My guy Dan on the job, quick, fast, in a hurry. Well, shaking everybody, happy Friday, happy time zones, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I know not our regular time slot, but you know, we had to do some grown-upping today. First and foremost, just for those of you that have been following along with the legend of the legend of Youngblood's eyes, for those of you that aren't aware, if you happen to have met him last night briefly or in the VODs, our son, I just refer to him as Youngblood, he had what's called a strabismus surgery when he was 2. So his left eye would cock in, and then there's something else in there, like one of the muscles is weaker, whatever. So his left eye has been in a rough state. So for the last 3 months, we have been doing an eye drop that essentially diminishes the muscle usage in his good eye, in his right eye, in the hopes that it'll kind of like jumpstart the muscles in his left eye. So fast forward here 3 months, and we had his follow-up this morning, and while not like leaps and bounds better vision-wise with his left eye, there has been some steady progress, albeit real small progress, but progress nonetheless, man. And it's I'm just very thankful for that. I'm very happy about that, of course. So we do eye drops for another 3 months. We go back in October, and that's probably when he'll end up getting glasses. So glasses was an inevitability, but just to round things out, man, it's a very stressful thing. Not only being a parent, becoming a parent, you know what I mean? Your whole life changes, obviously. There are new things you need to navigate, in your child needing to get eye surgery is never one of those things that you think you're gonna have to navigate, you know what I mean? So I feel like Mrs. Neo and myself have done a great job of it, and we just gotta keep on doing what we're doing, man. So on the flip side of that, though, however, our boy Walter, he had to get his teeth cleaned today. So he has to get put under anesthesia, get his teeth cleaned. But when they did a urine sample, they found that he had actually peed out a couple of bladder stones, small ones, but they have to send them to Minnesota to get tested. So it could be one of two. The larger ones, they can't just dissolve over time. They'd have to do surgery. Really hoping that's not the case. The smaller ones that he got rid of, hopefully they will be the kind that we just, increase water any way possible, and they will naturally just kind of dissolve out of his system. So he's been out of it, but a busy day for sure. Notification, good to see you, man. Philbert, man, I kind of forgot it was Friday. Tell me about it. The morning was all wild, wacky tobacco. Philly! What's up, my man? I got to wrap up that game. Dude, Dan, how you feeling? And when are you going to move into Sky the Third? Blood is pumping? Should be, man. It's a fucking epic game, bro. Super good. Feel that? I go through the same thing with my little girl every year with her seizure appointments. Prayers and thoughts, Youngblood. Glad he has gotten some progress towards issues. Thank you very much, Dark. I appreciate it. Peak third it is. Also, can I say, before we get into this, I know, I've been sitting here rambling on and on and on and on, but so somebody had tagged me in something on Twitter. It was like somebody, I don't know the person, I don't know the channel, but it was like, it was a YouTube upload, it was a YouTube video of like trails through, and I'm just paraphrasing, it was like trails through Daybreak, like the biggest disappointment. And now I'm not saying this so that chat erupts and we go, that's blah 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 blah, but like, I just want to say, like, people are entitled to have their own opinions, man. And the person that had tagged me in the video, they're like, oh, did you see this? And it's like, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy that's gonna get all huffy puffy because somebody else doesn't enjoy what I do. Like, everybody's experience in anything is going to differ. You know what I mean? Especially in video games and any other kind of media, movies, shows, like whatever. Like, you could hate Daybreak, you could hate, you know, Azure, you could hate whatever you want, and it's not going to diminish like how I feel about the game or how I feel about the series. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, man, you know? And that's how it should be. And in my opinion, nobody should ever, and like, granted, we live in, you know, the age of social media and blah, 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 everything is contrarian, but like, nobody should go at somebody for having a different opinion than you. You know what I mean? Especially in games. In my opinion, video games should be a way for people to disconnect. That's what it is for me. To disconnect from the stresses of everyday life and just enjoy an experience. You know what I mean? Might every, like are some instances not like a 10 out of 10? Absolutely, but that's totally fine, man. You know, it's just, I don't know, it was strange. It caught me off guard a little bit. Hate gets views and clicks, which is why I don't engage with it at all. Same here. I don't, and I never will, man. I don't. I can't. Not, you know, it's not a matter of like, oh, I'm better than, no, man. It's just like, I don't got time for that. I don't want to. I found the video funny. Definitely not the series for the guy, but hey, people can say what they want. Yeah, absolutely notification. I didn't watch it, obviously, but I just thought it was funny to get tagged in it. And it's like, not like in the video, but somebody like posted the video and like tagged me in their post on Twitter. It's just, you know, like, I'm appreciative to be associated with this series because it means a lot to me, man. It really does. And I know it means a lot to a lot of us. But again, you know, whether I'm associated with Trails or, you know, let's just say that we're associated with Final Fantasy or any other, like, you know, video game, like, whatever, man. It's like, you know, like, I don't fucking care that somebody dislikes something that I like. I'll never get so ruffled. Like, I'll never get so worked into a lather that I find it necessary for me to go, like, back and forth with somebody in the comments. It's just not me. It's just not me. Everybody is entitled to their own opinions, and I respect it, man. Like, you enjoy what you enjoy, and if you enjoy a video game or a movie for the characters and the characters alone, great. For the story, whatever. All of it combined, fantastic. That's for you. I'm a little bit of everything, and mainly for me, outside of like the storytelling and the characters, it's like it's how the game makes me feel, like the experience as a whole. Like, how does it make me feel? The pacing could be shit or whatever, and I'm not saying it is, but it's just, how does it make me feel at the end of the playthrough or at moments during the playthrough? How does it make me feel? You know what I mean? That's why I still hold Azure at like the tip top of the mountain. You know what I mean? How it made me feel, dog. Shit ripped me up multiple times in the best way. Just absolutely decimated my feels in a great fucking way. So, all that rambling aside, hey, how are you guys? I hope you're all doing well. I don't like Trails. We still good? I'm not making this up. Trust. That's it. Get out. You're not welcome here, Buster. Yes, rant over. Daybreak, we going. Oh, I did do some grinding earlier. It was great. Good that I got to a spot that I think for an hour I just did a loop. If the map is still, yeah, okay, so the map is still populated. Let's knock out this last big old Mondo pull, and then we'll continue. I try to get as many as I can.
Let's get to work.
Good. Let's get them all. Everybody. I try to just aggro as many as I can. Try to pull them all to the center. Sometimes it works, other times it doesn't, because they lose interest in a hurry. Get everybody. Quick, everybody. Come and party. Hey, you. Over here. Yeah.
Give me your worst.
Shit, I only got 7? Not good. I had gotten a 10 bomb earlier, and I felt good about it. I was like, all right, that was pretty good. Felt good.
Got a whole slew of them.
Why, yes. Shit, bro, now I'm not gonna get everybody. See, I was out of position. It's a shame.
Brace yourself.
What's up, Nightblight? Yeah, I was grinding this morning because we weren't on, and after I dropped off Youngblood at school, I was just like, all right, well, before I go, I had to trim the hedges earlier. So that was also fun, I guess. My head's a bit rosy, know what I mean? Tis what it is. Yeah, so we're gonna clean up this area, and then we'll get back to it. These guys I end up one-tapping, so... And I know it was kind of already discussed earlier, like, you get more Sepith from mobs, like in an actual battle, shard battle. All right, come on, everybody. Let's all party. Zoom, zoom! Dude, what? De-aggroed. You hate to see it. I gotta, like, one-step it. Arcadia, I'm sorry, man. I hope it gets better. Hey, you. You paying attention to me? No. Fine.
Bring it on.
This wasn't nearly as, well, this is still easy, but... Yeah, I was mowing them down.
Nice.
I kept aggroing, like, nearly the entire room. And then I was just like, all right. Nuke them all, and then we were done, so.
Away we go.
Come on, Golbat, over here. Not Chief.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Couple hundo. My fire Sepith was at like I think it was like literally 8. I think I had like 8 fire Sepith, so definitely made some strides. All right, we'll just nuke them. The hell with it. We gotta get to getting. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Jellybean? Your Highness, good to see you, my friend. I hope you and the family are well. Some. I got some. I mean, bro, I had like an hour. Because the minute I got home from dropping off Youngblood, Jenna was just like, you know, you gonna go trim the hedges? I was like, yes, I am. You know, give me a break, would you? Give me just a little bit of time. Have a much better spot for this weekend. Jackpot. All right, last mob.
Nice. That went great.
Cardboard, what's up, man? Hope you had a good nap. I took a little one earlier. Felt good sitting in front of the fan.
Away we go.
It was really swell.
Off we go.
Oh, and you know what? Actually, before we before we do it well. Let's to-do list. That's what I wanted to do. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Fee Claw Cell for sure. Van decided to stop by Bermati's place during his nightly patrol. Aaron, love you, mean it, but me and Fee go way back. Oh, Van, darling, welcome. Which Bermati are you looking for tonight? The informant or the bartenders? I can pull double duty if you're feeling a little needy, too. That's a weird way to ask, do you want a drink? Which is what I'm here for, by the way. Figured I'd have a quick drink while out and about. Surprise me. Alrighty, I'll get you just the perfect drink for a dark and rainy night. By the way, we happen to have an unusual customer today. An unusual customer? Who? Love it. Hey, Van. Want to sit with me tonight? Sure do. Why do you think we're here? Here you go. It's called Rainy Blue. Perfect for tonight's weather. Have fun, you two. It's a nice drink. Yeah? You okay to be out drinking? I may still look like a teen, but I'm 20 as of this year. How about you? 24. And I don't want to hear any comments about it. I'm not that old. You telling me not only makes me want to do it even more. Anyway, since we're already here, we might as well. Cheers. Sure. Here's to making friends. Cheers. Van and Fee shared a few drinks, opening with a bit of pleasant small talk. Snow, thank you very much for the follow, man. Welcome to Brutopia. Happy Friday. Jose, what's up, my guy? After 10 minutes of drinks. Oh, she's yeah, dude, she's feeling it. She's feeling it. You can see the blush. Been there. You start feeling it. You're like, man, is it fucking warm in here? Is it just me? Come on. You barely had anything. Don't tell me you're blackout drunk already. Also been there. It's uncomfortable. Sky, what's up, bud? I'm not. Just felt a little sleepy over there. You don't gotta force yourself to drink if you can't take it. I ain't gonna look after you if you do black out. I'll be fine. Just need to take a short nap. And I'm familiar with what a truly embarrassing drunk looks like. I can keep myself from falling into the same rut as Sarah. Boom! Shots at Sarah. Sarah, as in Valentine? The Purple Lightning? A former Jaeger turned A-rank bracer, just like you. She also had something to do with Class 7, if I remember right. I guess it's your job to be well informed. She started out as a class teacher. Now she's both my master and my partner, of sorts anyway. Come to think of it, I had some good drinks with Reen, Laura, and the others on my birthday too. Let's go, man. Master and partner, huh? Do you have someone like that? Nah, sort of. Master, yes, but not partner. Not that different at the end of the day, though. I wouldn't be where I am today without him. But that tie's been cut now. I see. Anyway, that's enough about me. You got something you want to ask, yeah? Since you went to the trouble of waiting for me here and all. Dude is just sharp as a tack. Should have guessed you'd figured it out. Jin told me something right before I arrived in the Republic. He filled me in on what happened in Cray. You were right there, right? With the Kruger girl I met at the park. We were, yeah. Guess it's not surprising you'd want to hear about what happened. We might be here a bit, but I don't mind sharing. Van started telling Fee about what happened in Cray Village, making sure to omit the subject of the Genesis. He told an intently listening Fee about what occurred in the village and everything related to Ida. I see. Ida. She never changed. She always played the role of big sister, even back with our old crew. I definitely saw her as one. She was probably happy to have her little sister with her for her last moments. Thank you for telling me about it. I'll make sure Zeno and Leo hear about it too. Dog, like, all the friggin' name drops just like, you know, it kicks up the feels, man. Like, obviously we get to see Fee. We saw Ren. We saw, you know, Yin. Like, just seeing them all, hearing all the, like, Jin, obviously, like, it's friggin' great, man. Yeah, you do that. So, you still keep in touch with the guys from Zephyr? Yeah, a bit, I guess. I lost contact with them for a few years after what happened to the boss. But they're still family to me. I keep in contact with them this time, after everything settled down. Oh, that's good. Heard here and there that the Jaeger King was somehow involved in the whole war deal with Erebonia. Probably shouldn't pry. But, Tharida, from the Warriors of Kruga. I'd like to talk to her about Ida, and in general too. It'd be nice to chat with her outside of work. Don't see why not. Fairy looked like she wanted to talk to you too. That's good to hear, but it'll probably have to wait until things calm down. Still, it'll be nice to get to talk to one of Ida's other sisters. Oh, right. When I met her, my dad... You okay there? Dog, tell me she just conked out. Ah! She did! Amazing. Huh. Well, guess that's the end of that conversation. She said she'd only take a short nap, so I guess I'll leave her be. Van, leaving Fee and Bramati's care, left the bar. He received word shortly after that Fee had woken up and headed off herself.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours, Spriggan.
Damn, dog, that was a quick level up. Skadoosh! Bracer and Former Zephyr. Love it. Agility 3, Van's Agility 3. All right, so now we are able to move and groove. No, I don't, like, dude, I don't knock anybody for falling asleep on a nap, except for myself. I get on myself a bunch about it. Well, okay, she's up and out. Like, she needed the nighttime pick-me-up. Cup of coffee? See, she knows. She gets it. You stay right there. It's very rude to try and slink off the second you see someone you know. Was just being mindful. Didn't want to bother you two. Your timing's actually perfect. She sobered up. I was just telling her about how I ran into you guys earlier today. We can get through the story faster with you here. That's not. Fine. I guess I can chat you guys up for a second. Trust you to sit next to Fee instead of me. Is she more your type? Oof. It's 'cause she's the one who invited me over. Don't look too hard into things. I'm just kidding. She's not. No, she's not. Though you'll forgive me for being suspicious when you seemingly only employ young women now. I didn't hire any of them willingly. I told you that already. You know, I'd much rather work alone if I can help it. In Van's defense, for real, they were just like, we're working for you. He's like, what? I guess, okay. I know, easier for your shady work to happen when there's no witnesses at all, right? There's nothing shady about my work. I got standards, and I ain't about to forego them. Then why are you always trying to avoid me? Now, that's a whole different issue. Third wheeling's no fun. That wasn't... Sorry. I didn't want you to see me like that. Oh, I could listen to this all night. Not everyone gets to see the beauty's blade like this. We're done now! Jin wasn't kidding about the two of you getting along. I'm not sure that's how I'd put it. We've just known each other for a long time. That's all there is to it. Yes, that's right. I won't pry, but you two avoiding it so much only makes me more curious. Guess I'll figure out the rest on my own. Thanks for giving me something else to enjoy while I'm in Calvard. The guild needs to stop looking towards smartasses for help, I swear. First it's Kitty, and now you. You know her too? Sure do. I take it the guild's had an eye on her for a while now. Of course, especially considering who her current family is. Yeah? But she's only here in Calvert as a student right now. We have no intention of interfering in her affairs. Yeah, I'm taking that one with a big grain of salt, especially when Jin's involved. Still don't know why you're pawning jobs off on me when y'all have so many resources on hand already. You can never have too many. We'll still be short in the long term. I hate to agree, but she's right. Man. Well, thanks for the invite. I'll get out of your hair now. Sure thing. I learned a lot from talking to you. We'll have to sit down again together sometime. No promises. Would you rather I not third wheel next time and leave you two alone? Yeah. Yeah. Not what I meant. Fee. I'll stop teasing her now before she gets angrier. Bye, Van. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon. Wouldn't surprise me if we did. That was good. I like that a lot. It was really good. Seriously, man, just the dialogue between the characters and like even like we've talked about in how like robust the dialogue is, especially in some of the side quests, but like they're just really well done, man. Like super duper well done. The priest in Riverside Temple has some information in your next destination. Riverside Temple. Okay. Wait, is there a... Hang on. Victoria, what's up, my guy? Oh, wait. On your next destination? Wait a minute. So am I just being an idiot? Oh, near the garage. Okay, I'm sorry.
Taking off now.
Best entry to the Trails arc. So far, dog, I'm leaning that way as well. Probably this so far and 0, honestly. Yo, Burning Heart, what's up, man? I'm the guy from the YouTube comments who mentioned Aaron's age. Yo, thanks for being here, dude. It's good to see you. We're not usually on this time, so yeah, man, thank you very much. And again, thank you for, the comments. Like, it's nice that there's another way for all of us to communicate if we're not live, you know what I mean? So, thank you very, very much. Aaron, I sure will. What's up, buddy? And I have to leave the garage.
Beautiful song, isn't it? And we've got more hits in store coming right up.
Oh, also, Zach's been, he's been vibing with East 8, huh? Breaks my heart. I'm gonna have to end my friendship with him. I'm kidding. I'm fucking. Oh, okay, dude, chill. Oh, here we are. Okay, my bad. And Phil, you said it was the priest. All right. What, is he asleep? Where is he? Shadow King, you did just hear Eastlander, but it's coming from me, and that's only my opinion, so it matters about as much to you as it should. Not very. Just my opinion. I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy my time. I loved the soundtrack, though, and the combat was dope. I'm clipping that and sending it to him. Zach, we had something so beautiful, so wonderful, so incredible, and you didn't play Future Redeemed. Disappointed. I heard there will be a film festival underway in Tharid next week. Tharid, bordering with the Central East, has deeply influenced its culture, even when it's still part of the Republic. It may be in the middle of the desert, but luxurious hotels and other amenities are never lacking. It's developed widely in past years. I'm curious to see the continued impact the film industry has had in the Republic. Yeah, so yeah, we're basically going to Dubai. Oh, hit him one more time? Okay. Tharid borders with the Principality of Elsam. I don't know how it's pronounced. Hopefully we'll hear it. The Central East's economic powerhouse. The Republic has maintained good relations with them for the longest time. The cultural exchanges seen in the film festival are fascinating. I'm eager to see what this year brings. So, Principality of Elsam, the Central East's economic powerhouse. All right, so another economic powerhouse. All right. Maintained good relations with the Republic for a long time. Money is money. Predator, what's up, man? I'm mixing Dubai and Vegas. I'm down. It's fine by me. Oh, yeah, that's right. You know what? And I forget about that, too, because I've still never really... I feel like the first couple of nights we started talking to a bit more NPCs, but I just trailed off. It's... You know, I get how much goes into the NPCs via Falcom, and I appreciate it. I've never been I can't just stop and talk to absolutely everybody. NPC-wise.
Off we go.
To the movies. Well, you know, Dark, and that's the thing. We all have varying opinions. I don't necessarily view it as a waste of time, because I know that there can be some, you know, some really good dialogue. It's just, it's not something I do or I have done in the past, so old habits die hard. Rational Almonds, what's up, dude?
If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
Dingo, my guy. Gonna watch a movie? I'll tag along if you want. Not that I'm the first choice for company for a lady killer like you. Oh, hey, Van. No, I just found myself passing by while thinking about some things. This film festival coming up in Tharid is shaping up to be a messy one. You're telling me. As if there wasn't enough attention on it after Messeldum's got canned. We've got those threatening notes to deal with. You just had to give us a tough job, didn't you? Heh, so what if it is? I knew you could handle it, so that's why I referred you. It shouldn't all be so bad out there. I promised to hook you guys up with some decent 4 SPGs for your trouble while you're there. Thanks, I appreciate it. I'm just impressed you know such a famous actress. I guess that comes with being such a hotshot reporter, but still. How'd you two even meet? Nina and I happen to share a minor connection, that's all. I wouldn't say we're all that friendly or anything along those lines. I feel like that's classic, like no big deal, and then once we find out what the deal is, you're like, it's a pretty big fucking deal. She is quite an impressive person, though, I'll grant you that. Hell yeah, she is. Already on top of the movie world at her age, with those looks and the acting chops to back them up, she more than belongs. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm more talking about her personality. She's an incredibly tenacious young woman with an equally strong will, more than people give her credit for. I'm sure you've noticed too, right? Yeah, guess you could say I have. I'm sure a lot of what has to do with her whole background and how... There you are, Dingo. I've been looking all over for you. Ah, okay. Hey, Murray. What is it this time? Man, she really can't get enough of you, can she? You're that Spriggan. Like, she says we're just that guy, like we haven't bumped into her numerous times. What are you doing hanging out with Dingo again? Wait, are you two, like, a thing? I mean, dog, I'd hold his hand for sure. I'd be his little spoon. Does it look like it? Some reporter you are. Oh, I didn't mean to double tap. And what's that supposed to mean? I just don't think you're a good enough man for Dingo, that's all. As for you, mister, fess up. What have you been pursuing all this time, huh? What could possibly be so big that it has so much of your attention? I told you before, it doesn't concern you. Besides, why should I feel obligated to tell someone from a competitor what I'm working on? You sure didn't seem to be having any trouble talking to him before I showed up. Why can't you tell him but not me? That's not fair. That's not fair at all. Me. Ugh. For the love of Adios, keep me out of this. Wait a minute. If you're here in the theater, could it have something to do with the movie festival? Say, Dingo, didn't you mention that there was a movie you wanted to see? Wish I could take you up on your invitation, but something came up, so I gotta bail. Bro, he's just passing the buck. Real sorry, man. I know it's not exactly the funnest thing watching a movie by yourself, but I bet it'll still be good without me. Oh, you're here to see something? I'll join you. That's amazing. I'm completely free right now, so I'd be more than happy to spend some time with you, Dingo. Damn it, Van. What the hell did you have to do that for? Oh, quit whining. She's a sweetheart when you get down to it. Be a good mentor and show her a nice time. Hey, have fun, you two. I'll see you both later. Ethan, what's up, man? How are you?
Thank you for your visit today.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having me here.
The showing on...
So back to Old Town.
Off we go.
Van the Wingman, for sure. That's great. I love it. I gotta say, what's up with short women with green eyes and brown hair? She's the third one so far. I don't know, Burning Heart. I don't know if there's any type of correlation, but I dig it. I'm a brunette guy.
Oh no, it's raining.
Do we have to go? Yeah, upstairs. All right. Yeah, hit him with the trails wave. He's like, Blunt, what's up? Put 150 hours into this game without an NPC sweeping. After chapter 2, only kept up with the big wig characters, and that was it. Yeah, man, to each their own. Like I said, that's how it is. Should I call it a night? White hair. I'm down with white hair too. I like Van's hair too. Tomorrow's gonna be another busy day, so I should probably turn in soon. Choosing to finish up for the night will cause all unfinished quests and sub-events to disappear. Feel like we got everything. So I'm just gonna double check just for S&Gs. Yeah, good there. Good there. I don't think we have... Yeah, so we're pretty good in that front. I think we're good. Dan, you know what else would be, I think we still have it queued up, which would be fun for tonight, the way I've seen things trending. Hang on, ready? I'll kick things off. Ready? See if it's still queued up. Haha! Sure is. There it is. in case things start getting spicy. Everybody's got their own opinions on everything. Yeah, okay, we're gonna finish up for the day. Wait, what's this? Would you care to join me for a tea party in Riverside? Yes! Man, always got people running around at her beck and call. Still, who am I to say no to an invitation? If it's Elaine, amazing, but it sure is. It has to. No, it is! Like, I don't know why I would think it would be Elaine, but every time I hear this
I'm glad
bop...
the rain finally let up. The weather tomorrow should be lovely.
Fucking A. Like, tea party, giveaway, sure, but I was just like... God damn it, this should be voiced. Yeah, the forecast, clear skies all day for the southeast. But should you even be out this late? You just told your friend to hurry back.
Why, I'm out on patrol, silly. I have to make sure students are behaving themselves. New and old alike.
Yeah, whatever you say. It has been a while, huh, kitty? Or would you rather I called you Ren Bright these days?
Call me whatever you like. Though I am pretty used to my new name now.
I love it. Let's go! The official
It's really
name
good to
drop.
See you too, Spriggan. I came over as an exchange student this past spring, but had I known how much you miss me, I would have paid you a visit a lot sooner.
Nah, no need to go out of your way just because you're a former client. Hell, I wasn't even a pro when I helped you. Didn't have my current office or anything. And I mean, we have kind of crossed paths since then, like with that case with the pampered politician's son. Okay. All right, so this is from... Yes. All right, amazing. Just being able to connect the dots with Beyond the Reverie, you know what I mean? Like, it's awesome. It's fucking awesome.
I had a feeling you might be involved with that based on what that reporter was telling me about it.
Dingo, my guy. It's all like... God damn, I love it. I love it so much.
I didn't think I'd end up student council president as a result of it all, but it's been a lot more fun than I was expecting.
Glad to hear it. Man, 5 years since we first met through that introduction letter from the Meister, huh? Where does time go? Like the Gundam Meister? Indeed, you really helped shake off the professor's attempts to follow me. Novartis? Not to mention helping the Meister with... Oh my god, dude! York! Wait, fuck, maybe? Really? Hang on. Holy shit, man. Not to mention helping the Meister with his relocation after all that chaos in Crossbell. I mean, I was in his debt to begin with. So Van's been around since like the Crossbell days, just like we haven't known him. Like, must be. Ended up dumping a couple of kids with a bit of history on him too. Wasn't really expecting anything in return, so I was pretty surprised when that gift showed up. Oh, the turbocharger? I'm glad you're enjoying it. My best friend and I were actually involved in designing it too, so the stun blade? Hold on, really? I could tell it was pretty high-tech and all, but I didn't realize you were behind that. Well, I heard that you were a sobbing mess after Walter turned your truck inside out. Okay. Oh, the turbocharger's his truck, okay. So I thought maybe you could use a little pick-me-up, you know, for old time's sake. Sheesh, that figures. Still, I'm guessing the society must be feeling the pressure at this point. They've had a lot of dropouts the past few years, you included. Just so long as they don't come looking for my help. You I can handle, but those other wackos, no thanks. But you have such a natural talent for attracting them. They do say birds of a feather flock together, though. I'm afraid you're likely to meet more of them as time goes on. I can't wait. Now I'm just a normal, upstanding citizen. What did I do to deserve any of this? Protest this all you'd like, but you do seem awfully popular lately. In fact, it looks like you've got another vicious young woman looking to get her hands on you. Oh, how dreadful. Wow!
I think I'm a little past young at this point.
Let's go! Oh boy. And such perfect timing, too. Thank you for making time to meet with us. I know how busy you are.
Think nothing of it. I have some other business to take care of outside of the office as it is.
Dude, I have seen this black-haired woman before. It wasn't Aaron catfishing me. I mean, maybe it was in my brain, but... You're Ren's boss, right? Heard a lot about you. Didn't realize the Flying Swallow was so fond of practical jokers. Was lurking in the shadows bit really necessary?
My apologies.
Let's go, dude!
My name is Kilika Ruran, Chief of the CID's Integrated Analysis Division. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arkwright.
The pleasure's all ours.
Even if this does not quite feel like our first meeting.
No doubt. I'm sure he's told you a lot about me, huh?
That he did. Including everything that went on behind the scenes 2 years ago.
Bro, her voice is great. I haven't got a clue what you're talking about. Looks like bringing you two together was worth it after all. It's nice to see you again, Miss Ruran. It's been, what, 4 years now? The same to you. Our positions may be different, but we need not be at odds with one another, Miss Bright. I love hearing that. I'm glad we have a chance to catch up, of course. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance as well, Mr. Arkwright. It's getting to be more like a real tea party every minute. Maybe I should have invited Sylphid along after all.
Sorry for the wait, Kilika. What did I just walk in on?
All right, dude! Gang's all here, man! Not everybody, obviously, but let's go, man! I should think that's obvious, Jin. And I'd hoped you would be more punctual, considering this is our first meal together in some time.
Sorry, an urgent job came in. I finished it off as quickly as I could. I wasn't expecting to find the two of you here, though.
It's good to see you again, too. I know we've spoken a few times over the phone, but I think it's been about 1.5 years since we last met up in person. All right, so again, that Reverie time slot.
Oh yeah, that was at the wedding, wasn't it?
Oh, so the end of, okay, so the end of Cold Steel 4 then.
Man, you've really grown up. Hard to believe you're that same little girl that knocked us out in Grand Cell all those years ago.
Bro, the LaBeryl drop too? Like, there's so much already tonight. Oh, right, I nearly forgot about that. You nearly forgot? Yeesh. You are something else, kid. Well, everything happens for a reason, they say. We wouldn't be here talking now if it wasn't for that. Oh, now I see what's going on here. I thought it was odd when you told me you wanted to visit. Should have known you already had company. Now, don't give me that jealous look, Jin. It's less cute on a man your age. I promise I'll buy you a drink to make up for it. You two might not be in the same line of work anymore, but it looks to me like not much has changed since your days back at the dojo. You sure you really need help from a guy like me? Oh, definitely. We've barely been managing to make ends meet since Fee got here. We're going to need the help for a while, I think. You're extremely well connected, too. I'm told you even have ties to another Taito student. As a matter of fact, we were actually just talking about that before you got here. It's like he fits right in no matter whose side he's on. How should I put it? He's like a singularity. Yeah, if you want to know something, Arkride's your guy. Hey, lay off with that singularity business. I don't appreciate being talked about like a research specimen, okay? And just so we're clear, you guys might not be as bad as the direwolf or Sao, but you're still a major pain in the ass. Can't say I don't get where you're coming from. So, what's the plan? I've got a reservation not too long from now at a restaurant near here. You coming, Kilika? Of course, I think I've played my part here. I'll see you both again sometime. Take care in Tharid. Sheesh. Is there anybody around here that doesn't know my itinerary? That aside, I guess you're not totally on board with the guild yet after all, huh? Title gem, I love it. We do work together sometimes, but I'm not a bracer like my siblings after all. I just do what I can to help and try to offer my knowledge if I know it'll be help to the people I care for. both in Liberl and in Crossbell. It's good, man. It's really good. It's really powerful. I love this series. I've been adding a lot of people here in Calvert too, to that list too lately. That's good to hear. Well, I should be getting home. Estelle and Joshua will be wondering where I've gotten to. I'll be counting on you to take care of Agnes while she's with you. I'll do what I can. Though, aren't the Brights back in Liberl? You going all the way back there, just like that? The Blush? Oh, yes, of course. Home is far away. Being around so many familiar faces made me think I was back there, I suppose. I'm so ashamed. A girl on the cusp of adulthood should be a little more focused. I think you're giving adults a little too much credit there, kiddo. Wow! A run head pat? Let's go!
When I found you 5 years ago, you were still lost, trying to find your place in the world. I'd only just finished my training and was still getting a feel for what it was to be a Spriggan. I'll admit I kept you safe for a while and gave you a few pointers, but I never really could do much for you. Meanwhile, you managed to build yourself a new life, new friendships, hell, a whole new family, all on your own. You're no lost kitten anymore. You're as fine a lady as any.
So, is this how you treat all the young ladies you keep company with?
Oh,
Stop.
Guess not.
You say you never did much for me, but you give yourself far too little credit. It's not just me you've helped either. Take your old friend, that bracer girl, for example. Or what about your assistants, including my dear dorm mate? You help more people than you think. People who wouldn't have found themselves without you to take them by the hand and show them the way. If you ask me, you need to be a little more aware of the impact your words and deeds have had on people. If you can manage that, then I might even be willing to overlook a little head pat every now and again.
Oh, man.
And with that, I think I'll be off now. Good night, Mr. Spriggan.
Yeah. Good night. Man, she's grown more than I could have ever imagined. And I know she's nowhere near done. I'll have to keep an eye on her the same way I do my part-timers, now that fate's brought us back together like this.
Bro, from when we saw her, like initially met her in Sky, and then till now, like just the journey she's gone through herself, and what we were able to see of it, and now hearing a little bit more about it, and how Van evidently aided in that. It's pretty nuts, man. It's fuck, dude. Play trails, find out for real. It's so good. On the morning of the second day of the 5-day weekend, Van contacted Nina to confirm that they would be accepting her request. Their goal was to be in Tharid in time for morning the next day, which would require setting off the night before. As such, they all had to rush to get ready for 4 days and 3 nights away from the office. This fucking chode over here. Stop it before I shave your head. Such a turd, dude. Oh, it's Laura. Unless this is just an NPC to look like Laura. October 4th, 6:30 p.m. I'm jealous. I want to go to the film festy too. You get to meet famous people, right? We're not going for fun, you know. This is real work hours here. It is quite exciting, though. You never know. We really might meet lots of famous people. You're right. We'll be meeting Nina for sure, and she had a really unique aura, I guess. Harvard's a good 8 hours by car, isn't it? That's quite a drive. Make sure you have plenty to eat while you can. thank you, Paulette. Then time for a drink to liven up. You absolute dumbass. Don't tell me you forgot why you renewed your license already. You people couldn't stay serious if your lives depended on it, could you? I don't know what job you've taken on that's taking you to Tharid, but please do take care. Victor, one of the goats for sure. All right, can't say I ain't nervous, but you try taking the wheel till we're out of Edith. Let's see you put those driving chops you showed riding red stars around Longport into practice. Bro, what did he just say? If that's French, Your Highness, are you here? Can you help me? Our resident French expert. I need you now more than ever before. I need you. Me wente. I have no idea. I got this. I assume it's I got this. Oh, that's not French? Shit, fam. Sorry to have bothered you then. My bad. That's Chinese. All right. I mean, I had a 1 out of however many languages there are in the world chance of getting it right. I just assumed that, you know, it's been, you know, a lot of French lately. Does anybody know how the fuck to pronounce that? I got this. Ingrid, Red Star, it's all the same when you're behind the wheel. I can drive this baby way more smoothly than a shaky-handed codger like you. No problem, essentially. All right, thank you all very much. This is gonna be your first and only warning, kid. You end up scratching her or veering us into a ticket, and you're gonna be in the trunk the rest of the way. Sweet. Sweets really aren't the only thing you're picky about, huh? Like cars and saunas, the essentials of life. Still, it sounds like as long as you drive safely, everything will be fine? Why does someone have to call now? Wait a sec. I'd rather not take this in front of them, but guess I ain't got a choice.
Hello, Mr. Arkwright. I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time.
Who are you? Huh? Damn, didn't think it'd be from a chick. A weirdly dressed one, too. She looks like she's like a nurse or something?
I see that I did. I'm very sorry. I didn't know you were with your employees.
Nah, it's cool. But sorry, if you had something else you wanted to run through with me, this ain't a good time. We're gonna be out of town for a while. Can it wait till I get back?
I see.
Oh, I don't know, maybe it's a headset? I just noticed the microphone next to her face. Should have given you a call myself, to be honest, but this is a real last-minute thing.
Not at all. What I wanted to discuss is hardly urgent. I simply noticed a number of irregularities in the last set of data you sent me.
Oh, is it?
And as your service provider, I cannot help but be concerned. I am deeply worried on a personal level, too, considering I am charged with your care.
I mean, I'm grateful, but... Anyway, we'll only be away for a few days. I'll call you once things settle down afterwards. See ya. Huh?
Oh, please wait!
Oh, no, dude. Phew, yeah. Why are you all looking at me like that? She doesn't work at some sleazy shop or whatever, okay? You sure about that? Sounded like she was talking to her favorite customer from where I was standing. And what the hell gave you that impression? I don't know what this sleazy shop stuff is about, but she was super pretty. Her outfit was really cute, too. It looked like a maid outfit. At least I'm not alone. Which, yes, did make me wonder what service she provides while being charged with your care. Yeah, let's just get going, okay? Grumpy, what's up, man? Grumpy, in all seriousness, man, how was your Friday? Was it as bad as what seemed like the rest of the corporate internet world? That was some wild, like even the vet, all of their systems were down. Crazy. I wish I was unemployed, bro. I'm sorry. That sucks. I never thought Aaron would be such a great driver. His smooth driving skills are off the charts. He's really giving Van a run for his money. See, I told you I'd kick ass behind the wheel. Only thing I hate more than a smug little shit is a smug little shit with talent. I'll admit, this isn't a bad ride. I can see why you're always raving about her. She's smooth, customizable, and comfy. I can also make sharp turns without a hitch. I've always been a Red Star kind of guy, but I'm coming around to Ingrid. I'll make a convert out of you yet. Of the 4 main brands, they're the best in the bin. I think I'll take her for a spin from time to time. If I pretend she's mine, every girl in town will want a piece of me. Burn in hell. I like that. Also, I kind of like that they say hell. I was expecting Gehenna, personally. Anyways, I'll let you stay on the wheel for a while. If you and I keep taking turns, we'll be in Tharid by sunrise. Then we can meet up with Nina. Curious to find out what we signed up for. Yeah, they do switch it up, which is pretty cool. Me too. It must involve the Genesis somehow, but that's about all we know for sure. It's times like these when I wish I could glean more insight from them when they're glowing. Hey, don't go beating yourself up. I've been wondering though, how does the glowing thing even work? Goddess only knows. Those things might not be indecipherable enigmas like artifacts, but we still know next to nothing about them. Maybe there's a pattern for when they light up. Don't they go off when Almada's pulling shit? Could they be in Tharbid? I had my contacts link into that, but they haven't found a trace of them yet. Still, they could have been the ones who sent those threat letters out. Fingers crossed that isn't the case. I'll bet it isn't. The approach is too soft and roundabout for them. Not to mention they don't have anything to gain by obstructing the festival. At least, not the one in Tharbid. Maybe they had reason to stop the one in Messeldom since they're headquartered there? Nah, last I heard, they moved out of Messeldom a long time ago. The people responsible for stopping the last festival were a bunch of racial terrorists. They threatened it and started a fire. Whole thing was canceled as a precaution. What? For real? There, I thought those racist bastards were a dying breed. I'd love to wipe the floor with those shit stains. I love it. It's great. The dialogue is fantastic. I can't say it enough. Say, Van, you really do trust Dingo, don't you? Even if this job is bigger than what we normally do, you heard Nina out because of his recommendation. We go way back is all. I've known him since I was first starting out as a fixer. A fixer? Didn't say as a Spriggan, but as a fixer. I don't know if the two names are interchangeable. Maybe we'll find out. Please don't confirm or deny. It's just me talking out loud. It's a give and take kind of relationship. He gives me a job and I feed him info I pick up. Speaking of info, he knows Jack too, right? You guys are in cahoots with a lot of colorful characters, huh? There's Bermotti too. Dingo's definitely the most upstanding of them, that's for sure. Doesn't get too friendly with you, but if you give him a job, he'll always get it done. Pretty easy guy to trust if you ask me. He seems really well connected too. He even knows Nina. Wasn't it him who arranged for our 4 SPGs in Tharbid too? Also, I'd just like to comment on the camera angles, like how some of these frames are shot. I dig it. He's half Central Eastern, so maybe that's why he's got so many acquaintances out there. And he's got that rep as the journalist who turned down the Pulitzer. Really? But the Pulitzer Prize is the highest honor a reporter can receive. How the hell did a small-time dude at a gossip mag get in the running for that? Who knows, but I'm sure there's a reason. He's going to be in Tharbid starting on the second day we're there to cover the festival. So we ought to be able to count on him to round up some leads for us. Dirk Memorial Park, been there, done that. Road tripping, stopping off at a 7-Eleven to get some corn nuts and a Monster Energy. Sorry, didn't mean to yawn so loud. It's okay. It's okay to go to sleep if you want to get some shut-eye, you know? Yeah, they definitely put some great effort into the camera work. Some pretzel bites, some combos, you know what I mean? Combos are real good too, but corn nuts are my ultimate, like, gas station snack food. The seats all recline, so you should be able to get comfy. Just make sure your seatbelt's nice and tight first. None of us would mind if you got some rest too, by the way. We've passed a number of pit stops already. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm used to long drives like these. If I really did need it that bad, I'll just let this little punk take over. Works for me. I'm still young, so I can actually do all-nighters. I've been meaning to ask, do people really not drink camel's milk in the Republic? Was it the story about the Melfita that you made that made you want to ask? But that's right, you don't see camels much outside of the Central East. Did you used to drink it back home or something? Nope, our village is at the base of a mountain, so we don't keep any camels back home either. I've just had some during a few of our trips. It tasted so good though. It's much thicker than cow and sheep's milk. Huh, I wonder if it's like like humus? Kummus? Dog, I'm not drinking kummus. No way. Not saying that. I'm gonna assume it's kumis, alright? Let's just do that. That's good stuff. You make me want to try it now. Camel's milk is supposed to be really valuable since they don't produce much of it. Never tried any myself, but it's supposed to be a good alternative for people who are allergic to cow's milk. It's much higher in protein, vitamins, and iron, while at the same time much lower in fat content. They also say it's tough to bake with though, so kind of surprising that someone would try making chocolate with it. You're an encyclopedia for the weirdest shit. You guys hauled your asses over to Longport because Sao bribed him with sweets too, right? We were so screwed if Almada learns his weak point. You make a good point. I guess we'll have to learn how to make even nicer confections to keep him loyal to us. I can't always be bought, you know. That's so good. Kumis is a slightly alcoholic beverage made from fermented mare's milk. Pass. I don't know. Changing topics, Nina seems like such a lovely person on top of her already being a talented actress, doesn't she? She's only 2 years older than me, but she's so composed and level-headed. Yet, she stood around here. She stood her ground even when those monsters all showed up. She's not a warrior, but she did have this noble kind of aura to her. Yeah, quite a woman. Not much like your average Easterner either. I don't think she's from Longport, is she? No, but it's not like every Easterner is in this part of the world comes from Longport. We've got Long Lie in Eastern Calvert and a place like the Eastern Quarter over in Crossbell out west, to name two big hubs. All right, so Long Lie is where we saw Reen in Beyond the Reverie. Yeah. All right. And she's deliberately gone out of her way to present herself as more white, too. Not judging, to make it clear. That's her call to make. I'm confused. I feel like I'm missing something. It's a bit of a Calvert problem, a delicate one. After the revolution 100 years ago, discrimination on the basis of identity, race, and culture were all abolished. Our Constitution makes it possible for us to all live in harmony with one another. And to a certain extent, we do, at least on the surface. Oh, do you mean all the racial terrorism that's been happening? Prejudice runs deep, real deep in Calvert. There isn't much over in Longport, but up north, oh boy. You got white supremacists stuck in Calvert's Pass who raise some hell with Easterners, and Central Easterners sometimes too. Things came to a head when Crossbell tried declaring its independence, and during the economic crises that followed, but it's calmed down since then. Though that's only because Calvert's been basking in the prosperity of the Empire's reparations. It isn't as if racism itself has disappeared. It's too bad that that's not the case. Of course, Hayway's never taken it lying down. They hit back hard. So, there's that too. It's not all one-sided. Huh. It's a pretty mature take for you. Oh, shut up. I just hate stereotypes, that's all. I agree with you there. We're all individuals. It's just a shame that a lot of people in this world can't see others that way. Central Easterners have a lot of Mira, so that adds to the friction too. They've contributed a good amount to Calvert's development in technology and academics. Their investments are a large reason why Vern and the Basel Institute of Science have become as big as they are. And it's not just financial investments. It's well known that one of my great-grandfather's 3 disciples has a Central Eastern background. Professor Hamilton, if you know her name. Oh, yeah, I've heard of her before. Still, it's sad to think that there are those out there who hate any contribution made just because of the people who made it. I guess I've still got a lot to learn about this country, huh? Very. The younger crowd doesn't really dwell as much on where people come from, though. I say keep it that way as you grow. Us oldies will be watching over you with pride as we sip our tea. Man, you're not much older than us, you know. Don't throw out your back just yet, Gramps. It's a job of your generation to pave the road ahead so we can have a smoother ride. You pave your own damn road and call me an old fart is bad enough. There it is. Everything was so copacetic, and then there they are. I will say, though, this is an incredibly wholesome moment. And I'm here for it, for sure. Man, they're a tough bunch, but they all look their age when they're asleep. Hard to believe we used to be like that. Hard to believe we used to be like this, too.
These are some troubled times, and I know you've all got a lot more to worry about than you'd ever let on. But I hope you'll never lose sight of how to live your life your own way.
I feel like he's talking about Elaine. Or them. Or maybe everybody, I don't know.
So you don't go off the rails like I did.
Maybe he's referring to the girls. Dude. Amazing. It's so fucking good. Tharid, we've made it to Dubai, fam. We're there. Van the bad boy trying to give some life advice. It's good, as he should, man. He's seen some shit. Van's always like, oh, this is heading somewhere that'll give the players more lore about me. Time to deflect. Yeah. I'm waiting for that inevitable, massive lore dump. You know what I mean? Hey, finally awake, huh? Morning, Van. Last night, did you, Oh, we're in the Shirin Desert? I read about it in one of my textbooks. You know, I kind of dig it. We just entered the desert proper. We'll get to Tharid in about an hour. In the meantime, I'm bushed. You take over, number 3. Sweet Adios, how the hell can you just pass out right like it's nothing? It's like he's still in puberty or something. Hey, rest is important. Conking out on demand is a good skill to have. It's a double-edged sword. He really did drive a lot. No wonder he's so tired. There sure are a lot of cars on the road. They must be traveling to the film festival. Now that old man sawing logs. Sawing logs, that's a great way to put it. Nothing's stopping me from putting the pedal to the metal and seeing how fast this sucker can go. How about no? Let's just get to Tharid in one piece, please. Let's see, according to this map, yep, like Van said, we're about an hour away.
Hey, there it is!
Dark Signer Carly? I hope I pronounced that correctly. Thank you very much for the follow, bud. Welcome to Britopia. Pleasure to meet you. Hey, there it is!
That's the city, huh? Bigger than I imagined.
A city overlooking an oasis, perched right between tradition and modernity.
I mean, if that comment is in regards to him wanting to put the pedal to the metal, with no disrespect to any of them, Van literally raced a Formula 1 driver in the middle of traffic, and, you know, nobody bashed Van for that one, so, I mean, come on now.
That must be Thar Battle, right?
Predator, have a good night, man. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. October 5th, 8:02 a.m. We're in Agrabah. Wow, a waterfall in the middle of town? Pretty wild, right? Apparently the water's pumped in straight from the oasis. Looks like a lot of tourists running around here. Anyways, where am I parking this bad boy? Take a right and pull into the big parking lot. I got us a spot booked over there. Will do. What a beat. Look, the best way to show that you love Aaron is slander. Golly. Here at last. Man, are you going to be all right? You only slept for an hour. I'll manage. I'm used to it at this point. You can sure tell we're in the desert, though. Barely morning and it's already hotter than Gehenna. There we are. It's only going to get hotter throughout the day, too, and then nighttime hits and the temperature crashes like a bus. We're meeting our clients at noon, yeah? What say we cool off at the casino? Yeah? Yeah, in your dreams, kid. We need to check in on the inn first. Once we drop off our luggage, it'll be time for us to limber up. Damn, another bop, man. I can't say enough. It's so good. What a great OST so far. The place we're staying is in the cultural district, right? Yeah, if memory serves, it should be... We want to go that way, then. Then what are we waiting for? Let's get to it. Yeah, let's get to it. I gotta go break the seal. So yeah, I'm gonna use the John, and then I'll BRB. We'll keep on keeping on. Promise. All right. Long seal break. I'd bring Walter outside. Bring him out. Hook him up with a couple of ice cubes. My guy, he's still out of it. Yep, I gotta give my guy some ice cubes. That's like one of his favorite treats. Of all the characters in this game, I despise Melchior the most. So far, he seems like the biggest POS ever, for sure. Dark. Pretty sure I'm supposed to what, Burning Heart? Love ice cubes as a treat? Oh, hate Melchior. I was like, Doc, I was like, what's... Yeah, I mean, ice cubes are cool.
That big-ass building must be the place.
It's called...
Looking to buy something?
Yeah, dog, give me some of that Euro action. Take some kebab while we're at it, too.
See you again.
Al Jumeirah Hotel. And yes, we'll be meeting there.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm probably just going to get invisible walled, so I'm not going to bother trying to
Later.
explore.
Not this way.
Ah, see, we got invisible walled.
I can't wait to see it up close.
All right, we're going.
Well, you'll have to wait a little longer. Let's keep moving.
Oh, and actually, while we're at it, sorry, I know. Cooking. Give me some points. Give me some points. Give me some points.
I couldn't eat another bite.
All right. Rank 4 feels good. Holy smokes, man. Bro, do we get to ride a camel? That'd be sick.
Eastern culture is so fascinating.
Hell yeah! I like this place already. All this hustle and bustle's my kind of scene. Philly, I was doubling back and I was reading chat. I hope Aaron and Ash meet one day. They would be bros for sure. Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like him, Ash, and Agate would all get along real well. Harvard's famous for its bazaar. The last time I came here, I remember there being traditional music and dancing and stuff. Oh, that sounds fun. I'd love to see some of that. Hey, I recognize those things. Don't just smoke stuff out of them. Shisha, I believe. Or God's grass, you know what I mean? That's right, I've heard about them before. They're hookahs, traditional devices that came from the Central East. Right. Can't say I'm into smoking, but all this talk about vices has me keen on trying some of the booze around here. Save the sightseeing for later, folks. We got an inn we need to check into first. It should be just past that sign over there. Oh, hey! Oh, this is the dance.
Sarah, we've got to get going.
She was the dancer that we saw earlier.
Okay, right behind you.
Sarah. K. Sarah. Ferry, it's good to see you. How have you been? I'm doing great. Nice to see you too, Miss Hala. Oh, I see. This must be where... Yeah, this is where me and the rest of the crew stay before. It's neat to see again. Fate has a way of bringing people together like that. Anyways, welcome to Tharid, everyone. 2 rooms, right? I'll show you where you'll be staying. Follow me. Glad to hear it. After you. It is crazy seeing our reflections in a window. You know what I mean? Just like thinking of a, you know, from a graphical perspective. I see. So you're living and studying in Edith these days, are you? I'm impressed. You've grown so much in just a year. It's no big deal, really. I still have a lot to learn. I always have to ask Agnes to explain stuff for me. I feel bad for her. Please, it's fine. I enjoy teaching her things. Our Ferry is a very quick study. Well, I'm glad to hear it. I can't wait to see what the future holds for her. So, you're her boss, right? Make sure you do your job, too, and look after her well. Got it? she just punch us? Or do we just close the doors? Honestly, it just sound like we just got like the well, someone thinks pretty highly of you. Yeah, she's always really nice to me. This will make a pretty solid crash pad. Rooms are clean and the food seems decent. Guess it's time to get to work now? That it is. Dingo says he's done getting us some 4 SPGs ready too. Let's take our time resolving whichever ones catch our eye and then head to the Aljumira Hotel in the entertainment district by noon. Sounds good to me. Great, then off to work we go.
So, where's the nearest bulletin board?
Yeah, everywhere is the Palace of Mirrors now. It's wild.
I think there's one in the bazaar.
Yeah, dude, Burning Heart, for real. It is, it's pretty staggering. They really stepped shit up from Cold Steel 2 to Cold Steel 3. And then 3 to 4 still looked great. And then, like, from 4 to Reverie, there was a bit, you know, a little bit more. And now here with this new engine, it's just bonkers how nice it is.
I'll give it a try.
Is there a, and not that I'm an achievement hunter, but is there an achievement at least for, like, cooking? It's like we don't have, like, our cookbook anymore. Oh, there is. Okay, cool.
Looking is always free, you know.
Oh, soul shit. Oh, love me some hummus. $2 grand for a recipe for hummus? I'll save you some dough, get some chickpeas, grind them down. There you are. There's a spot by us that does a great falafel. I love falafel. You get some pretty sweet stats for those gourmet points. Yeah, it's been nice so far.
Come back for more anytime.
Incredibly minor gripe time. The active voice lines and the ones playing when you just walk around. The delay between each line is just a bit too long. It bugs me. I don't notice it, personally. I do not notice it personally. Red garlic hummus? Oh, I'll take 10, please.
Got it. I'll try my hardest.
I love hummus.
Cooking turned out
I just
great.
recently found out, too, that there's such thing as chocolate hummus, which blows my mind.
Just a quick break, that's all.
All right, well, let's... Dog, I wish we could just do, like, backslash Manderville. Just start doing the Manderville. Like, let's boogie down with them. Let's show them a thing or three. Dog, this is bonkers.
Well, come and see.
Why, hello.
Thank you.
Why, hello.
Ooh, good. Anya's. And then for Elaine again. Perfect. Desert Turban. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Need
place
some
has got a
spices.
total-
Hello.
Cinnamon cookie. I'll take one.
Thanks for
The
shopping.
towns are even more alive than ever before. Dude, they really are.
Yeah, you can learn a lot about
Hey
it.
there. What'll it be?
Camel steak? I mean, camels seem like they're pretty lean to me. Take me a turkey leg, though, no problem.
See ya.
Judging by walking around a big city like this,
Good to know. I'll have to remember that.
Oh, sorry, hang on. No, it's in the to-do list. And over here.
I'll treasure it.
Right on.
Thanks, man.
Oh, give me that 2-star. Give me that 2-star. Any other shops other than that one? No. Okay. So let's hit the board up. Bazaar burglar. The young kleptomaniac girl at the bazaar has popped up again. I can't afford to overlook her activities anymore, but I don't want to rely on the cops or the guild and make this a headache. Think you could catch her and hand her over to me? I'll explain the details in person. Okay. Wow, a 4 SPG already. Guess Dingo got the word out about us. Good to know. Is there really that much demand for a Spriggan service in a town like this, though? This isn't like Longport, where Hayway calls the shots. The bracers can operate without anyone else putting a squeeze on them, right? Yeah, actually, the Tharid branch is over there. There's definitely bracers around. This is all true, but anywhere you go, there'll always be people with more, sensitive needs who can't use bracer services easily. Plus, with the film festival almost here, the guild's probably short on hands and can't get to everyone who needs them. Right. Then I guess we picked a good time to show up and help those poor folks who'd otherwise fall through the cracks. Exactly. But remember, we're here on a mission. We can definitely help out, but don't lose track of our priorities.
It's hotter than Gehenna.
Oh. Hey there, we're with Arkwright Solutions. You the manager looking for some help? I am! You folks sure turned up quick. My name is Fazil. I oversee the bazaar here in the Cultural District. Not to be rude, but do you mind if I cut to the chase and explain what I need? I would actually prefer that. By all means, take it away. Thank you. As I wrote in my post, we've been having problems with a young girl who routinely steals from the stalls here. I've been able to look the other way until now, but unfortunately, it's starting to get out of hand. Some say I should just turn her into the police or the guild, but I'd rather not do anything that drastic. I mean, I've seen her. She's a kid. I was hoping you folks could wrangle her up for me so I can sit her down and talk to her. Try and work something out. That's all you want us to do? If that's the case, you really could just talk to the guild. I'm sure a bracer would be happy to help you. I can see why you would think that, but I'm just interested in helping her. I don't want to get her in trouble. The bracers, being who they are, would likely feel compelled to come down on her if they knew how much she's stolen. That's why I thought you and your team might be the best option. You don't need to deal in absolutes, the way everyone else does. I mean, we're not Sith, so you're right. For a guy running a business organization, you sure are being lenient with such a big-time shoplifter. What gives? Why do you want to give this girl a pass? It's hard to admit these days, but it's a fair question. You see, when I was her age, I was also destitute and made ends meet by stealing whatever I could. I was lucky enough to eventually find a job that let me earn an honest living. I shudder to think what would have become of me if I hadn't. I see a lot of myself in that girl, and I want to give her a second chance. Sure, I get you. Still awful generous of you. Okay, I think we have a good grasp of the situation. I can understand why you felt it best to come to us. Does that mean we're going to take this job? You bet we are. Only question is whether to start right now or save it for later. We're good to go. Let's hammer out a plan of attack. Once we found her, we'll get in touch with you. Sound good? Very much so. Thank you for agreeing to help. I'm going to get back to work now, but if you folks need anything, let me know. I'll drop everything to help. Now with that settled, first thing we need to do is gather some more information about our little thief. We should speak to some of the merchants and find out what their experience with her has been like. Definitely. Might not be the worst idea to check in at the guild and do a little asking about her, either. From the sound of things, it wouldn't surprise me if they have at least some idea of what's going on. Hey, YouTube. That's true. If she's been stealing lots, they might know of some stuff. In that case, might as well hit up the temple while we're at it. I don't know what Tharid is like, but you'd think they'd take in orphans. They probably go out on patrols looking for them, too. If this thief's an orphan, they might know about her. Good thinking. That's 3 stops on our tour then. The bazaar, the guild branch, and the temple. That's a good amount of people to talk to, but no need to rush. Just take your time and do it right. Ready to roll? Okay, let's see what we can find out.
Time to start working.
Actually, the rewards from achievements that aren't just UMATs can be pretty dope. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll do every side quest.
It's hotter than Gehenna.
It sure is. God damn, it's a lot of people to talk to.
Oh, come and see if you'd like.
Can we talk?
You're asking about the shoplifter? Yes, I've heard of her. She's never been to my stall, however, so I don't know much about her. A Bracer actually asked me something similar earlier. I wonder what happened to her after that. You said a Bracer talked to you? What did she ask? It was a while back, but I believe they were investigating how much damage she had caused. Personally, I have a really hard time seeing such a young girl struggling so badly. I pray that someone, be it a Bracer or whoever, finds her and gets her the help she needs. I absolutely agree, ma'am. Thank you for your time. Sounds like the guild has been looking into this too. Sure does. All the more reason for us to go and pay the visit to the local branch and see what we can learn.
Come and see if you'd like.
I already did.
Let me ask you something.
Looking for that infamous little thief, huh? I've definitely heard people talking about her. Can't say she's come to pay me a visit, though. Knowing Fazil, he probably doesn't want to press charges on her, right? Between you and me and the post, I think that's going too easy on her. Honestly, I think so too. The way I figure, if there are no consequences for what she's done, then she'll grow up to be completely immoral. Now that I'm one to talk, I'm not the best role model either. Well, I still appreciate what you had to share. Thanks, buddy. My friend actually did not realize you had to open up the achievements menu and then... Yeah, you know what? It's funny because somebody had mentioned that a couple days in. They were like, I was into like chapter 4, I think they said, before they noticed that the achievements were a thing.
Need some spices, perhaps? Hello. Thanks for shopping.
Wrong button.
Can we talk?
Oh, I know the girl you must be talking about. She sneaks into my shop all the time. How often would you say she tries to steal stuff from you, ma'am? And how much, too? That'd be good to know. Let me think. I'd say she comes about here every other day. She never takes a lot. She's just a child. She can only carry so much. So, you know for a fact that you're dealing with a loner? She's not in any kind of gang or anything like that. No, I've never seen her working with anybody else. She's always by herself. To be honest, I do feel for her. You hate to see someone so young live like that. Hopefully either the police or the temple can take her in soon and give her the help she needs. And that's what we're trying to make happen, ma'am. Thanks for talking to us. You've been a big help.
Need some spices, perhaps?
Pardon me, madam?
Just anywhere.
Let me ask you something.
Look at all them meats. Oh, yeah. I know the girl you're looking for, all right. She's in here constantly. Last I saw her was 2 days ago, I think. I don't know why I just defaulted to giving everybody a British accent here in Tharid so far, but that's what we're doing. Wow, that's really recent. She looked desperate. You could tell she's going through a real rough patch. Her clothes are filthy. I cannot help a kid who's clearly just trying to survive, you know? So the trick is, I make some food for her and she gets to steal it. Awfully generous for someone who's been targeted by her. You don't think she should be apprehended or something? Don't get me wrong. It'd be better for everyone if she stopped stealing from my shop. Last thing I need is word getting around that I'm some kind of easy mark and more organized thieves getting ideas. But I don't have the heart to stand there and watch a little girl starve right in front of me, so I try to do what I can. Take good care of her when you find her, okay? I trust the bazaar manager will come up with something. Of course, we're all on the same team. Thank you for talking to us.
You won't find this just anywhere.
I honestly do like the angle that it's just like, no, we're not just gonna turn her into Johnny Law. We're gonna like try and hopefully help her. She's got some good dance moves. Bracer Guild, who's here? Do I know anybody here? No, I know none of you. Good day. Pod, what's up, man? Oh, are you the guys from Arkwright Solutions? The ones those 4 SPGs are supposed to be for? I've been hearing a lot of talk about you guys since you came into town. You have, huh? Guess word travels pretty fast in these parts. It does, although the main branch told me about you as well, so I'm a little familiar with you already. Including what you guys got up to over in Longport, apparently you were even more capable than expected. Well, would you look at that? Sounds like the guild's giving us some props. About time if you ask me. Yeah, but that also means that we now get a reputation to maintain with these people, especially in light of what's going on. Not that we mind taking a load off the guild. Ain't the first time. But don't expect us to take everything. We still reserve the right to decide. I understand. We appreciate you being so upfront about it. Don't worry, we'll be careful in what we choose to pass on to you. We simply appreciate your ability to handle some of our load and delegate responsibilities among yourselves as needed. As you can imagine, we have more on our plate than simply providing security for the festival and sorting out any tourist problems. Excuse me. Sounds like the guild could be investigating something on their end, too. Sorry, hickey uppies. All the more reason to help them out, then. Not only will they owe us a favor or two, we might be able to get some intel out of them.
Let me ask you something.
Right.
Grimjaw, we sure are, dude. Oh, yeah, Pod, I know we're normally on Friday mornings, you know, Eastern time, but I had a lot of stuff to do today, so we got on tonight instead. Yes, that's right. We're aware of the thief in the area. One of our bracers said they managed to catch a glimpse of her previously. But they haven't seen hide nor hair of her while patrolling the city since. So the guild's on the lookout for her too, then. That's good to know. Sounds like it could be pretty tough to find her. Do you mind if we ask if the guild has a plan for what to do with her if you find her again? Initially, we were planning to take her into custody, of course, but Fazil and some of the merchants asked us not to be too harsh with her. So for the time being, we've been hands off about it. That's pretty much what Fazil told us too. That he'd rather settle it privately, which is fair. If the merchants want to try and resolve it themselves, we can't butt in. I hope that answers your question. Good luck with your search. Thanks. We've got our way of figuring these things out. We'll make it work. We'll find, well, time to find someone else to talk to. Let's go. I can't English right now, currently. At least not well enough. All right. It's the church.
Goddess Arusha.
I mean, Pod, we just got here, so, I mean, I like how it looks. It's completely different from anywhere we've been in Zamaria in Trails yet. You know what I mean? So far, so good. As is tradition, the city jam is it's an absolute bop.
Can we talk?
A serial shoplifter around the bazaar? Yes, I've heard about her. In fact, I've sent people into the bazaar to try and look for her. If this young girl is committing crimes because she has nowhere else to go, it's our duty to take her in and give her refuge. That's so kind of you. How did the search go? One person did manage to see her, but only once. She vanished into the ether since. It pains me to think that we aren't able to help her. If only we could find her and at least talk to her about her circumstances. Alas. Wow, she must be pretty determined if she's trying that hard not to get caught. Thanks for talking to us, Father. We really appreciate it. Phew, I think that's finally all of the places we wanted to visit. Yeah, let's go back to the bazaar and go over everything we heard. Alright, I think we've dug up about as much as we're gonna find. Based on what we know, we can probably assume this girl has no friends or family. None living, anyway. She seems to live on her own and looks after herself and no one else. She's pretty damn good at swiping stuff. Takes skill to avoid getting noticed by people from both the guild and temple, outside of that handful of times. Which means it's not going to be easy to find her. Don't worry, you've got me, remember? I'm sure if we work together, we can nab her. Well, one would hope. She might be better than average, but we are still dealing with a kid here. It shouldn't be impossible. Right, now that we know the score, we should try setting up a stakeout. She doesn't know we're looking for her, so with any luck, she might come out of hiding if we wait long enough. You really think, dude? How the hell do we know she's even going to show up today, let alone when? We don't, but two of the shopkeepers we talked to did mention that the last they saw her was 2 days ago. Enough time has passed that she might need to come out and forage again. I think it's worth a try. That's my opinion, too. As for where she'll set up shop, well, let's talk to the stall owners who saw her before. With any luck, we can all work together. Oh, Super Banger Pod, absolutely.
Need some spices, perhaps?
Oh, nice to see you all again. Is there something I can do for you? Yeah, it's about that shoplifter we mentioned earlier. There's something we wanted to discuss with you and the other owner across the street. Could you come with me? Sure, I don't mind. Van and the others split up to talk to each of the shopkeepers. They explained their plan to try and catch the shoplifter. Basically, you know what we do now? We want to set up a stakeout within the bazaar and see if she turns up. Would you two mind if we hid inside your shops to keep an eye out? Oh, go right ahead. You'll be doing us a favor if you manage to capture her, if anything. Yeah, what she said. Plus, the manager hired you guys. Of course, we trust you, and we would be happy to work with you. Thank goodness, we're glad you understand. Thank you both so much. All right, with that settled, let's split up and get to work. Agnes, Tharida, you take one stall. You, Punk, are sticking with me. We'll set up shop in the other stall. Hope you don't regret bringing me along, Chief. Now you have to deliver and show me how good you are. We've got this, Ferry. Yeah, well catcher, no sweat. That girl over there, could she be the one? She does look really cautious of her surroundings, like a thief would when scoping a place out. She's so small. It's sad she has to steal so much in order to survive. Hey, she's coming this way. That works out nicely for us. Once we see her steal something, we'll close in and nab her. Famous last words. Well, that's all the shopping I need for today. On a different note, the film festival sure has brought an awful lot of people into town. This place already gets hot. Now it's going to feel stuffy everywhere you go because of all the crowds. Oh, what a bother. Maybe so, but I certainly can't complain about having more customers. I'm happy they're here. The pickpocket slipped an apple into her bag when she thought nobody was looking. Dang, kid, you really are smooth with your hands. I've been led to believe. There's no need to be scared. We're what you might call problem solvers. We're not here to turn you over to the cops or anything like that. We just want to talk for a bit, that's all. Like it or not, we need you to come with us. With a quick feint, the girl managed to sneak straight past Van. Hey! How'd it feel letting a little kid give you the slip? Man, is everything okay? I saw that girl run towards the inn. Don't worry, old man. We'll clean your shit up. Let's move, girls. Tharbad, more like Thar good. Victorio, it's still kind of early to tell. You know what I mean? Like, so far, new area. We haven't seen really anything like this area in Trails before, so I'm digging it, especially like the town theme. It's a bop for sure. Gah, the street's pretty crowded. How will we ever figure out where she went? That must be the idea. Blend into all these people and get out unnoticed. Hell, if that's gonna work on a couple pros like us, though. Got you, you little punk! What the? I legit didn't see her at first and thought he was just like, she grew a foot and has a clever costume on now. Damn, how the hell is she so slippery? Did she literally just jump onto the tarp and start running on it? Oh boy, I can already tell she's going to drag this thing out. Let me go after her next. I can handle heights just fine. I'll get her for you guys. Yeah, the classic 2 kids on a trench coat. Probably jumping the gun like how I asked about Aaron and he gets character development 20. Yeah, for sure. But it's all good, man. Appreciate the question nonetheless, Victoria. She might be light on her feet, but she's not as light as this proud Kruger warrior. Quit running! Stop right there! I promise you want to hear what we have to say, really! I hate auto-advancing text. Ah! Hey, don't go wasting food like that either! Ah, the old here take... That's a fucking huge apple! Holy hell! I don't know why, they caught me off guard. That thing is monstrous. Thing's like the size of a goddamn cantaloupe. Yeah, I'm so embarrassed. She managed to shake me off, too. You should have forgotten the apple and stayed on her tail. What were you thinking? But she stole it. I thought it would be terrible for stolen food to go to waste like that. That's really admirable of you, Fairy. I think it's important to keep stuff like that in mind, too. She made a break for the the entertainment district, which might actually be a blessing in disguise. The area is a lot more wide open, so she won't have nearly as many places she can slip into easily. This will be our chance to finally surround her and take her in. Everybody ready? For sure. Kids got some moves. Pat should sign her. For sure. I mean, we're going to be getting, I can't think of his name. Keyshawn Booty back because they dropped the charges of his, I don't know if it was like illegal or underage betting or something. Some type of sports gambling. I think it was Missouri just dropped the charges. There she is over there. That apple isn't unlocked. Yeah, the beauty of science. I don't see her anywhere, but she had to have run into this parking lot. We're in luck if so. It's a dead end. She'll have nowhere else to go. Let's split up and search for her while keeping the exit sealed off. She won't get away this time. I'll guard the entryway then. No way in Gehenna she'll get past me. I think I'll go with him. 2 guards are better than 1. Sounds good. In that case, Agnes, you and I will search the perimeter. Keep a close eye out for her. She could pop out and try to book it at any time. Right, we'll catch her for sure. Stop in the name of the law. There she is. It's the thief. I'll circle around from the right. You flank her from the other way, all right? God damn it, dude. I think I got a Walter hair in my eye. It's bugging me. I'm going to stop. Jose, I will, dude. Thank you. Yeah, I got something in my eye. Burning Heart? I did not know that. And with that being said, it seems to me you are very, very well informed, very detail oriented, which is something I can absolutely appreciate. I just kind of want to be preemptive about this. Like, I don't go too far into detail about stuff. You know what I mean? If it's something that I naturally kind of like come across or figure out myself, I would prefer that. So, no, and I know you're not going to spoil, but even still, like, details like that where I do appreciate it and I don't deem it to necessarily be a spoiler. If it's something that maybe I would come across later in time, you know what I mean? If I can organically come across it, like, that would be preferred on my end, please. You seem to have a lot of minor gripes as well. Probably not the best spot to be airing them out, though, big dog. Like, you've had a lot of minor gripes already. Like, gee whiz. Okay. There you are. We finally found you. Ah. Do we really have to keep running? You must be exhausted at this point. Can we at least sit down and talk? There's someone who's really concerned about you. You shouldn't be stealing like this. Yeah, right. Why should I believe you? Will you give it a rest already? We're trying to do right by you. You're not getting away from us. Just grow up and turn yourself in already. Running only makes it worse. Gah, how can I let this happen? After much effort, Van and company apprehended the shoplifter and got in touch with Fazl. The group decided to rent a room so they could have a place to talk with the young girl. All right. Now that we have finally gotten to meet you, why don't you tell us your name? Can you do that? There's no getting away now, kid. You have nothing else to lose. You might as well talk. My name's Sinem. I know it's bad to steal from the bazaar, but I'm not sorry about it. If I have to steal so I don't die, then I'll steal as much as I have to, period. That's fair, in its way. It sounds like you really don't have much of a choice. Aye, it's reasonable enough. In that case, let me ask you another question. Where's your family? How have you been living up to this point? My mom and I used to live in the country, but eventually we ran out of money, so we had to move to find work. Ever since my mom got sick and died, I've been alone. I used to do random jobs while going from place to place. It's in my eye. Would I get stuck on puzzles for hours? Yeah, it's a thing. I feel like over time I've gotten a little bit better at least. It's a smidge, you know? Oh, Sinem, I'm so sorry. But you could have gone to the temple. They would have helped you. In fact, it might not be too late now. Maybe they'll still take you in. Exactly. That's what I also thought. You guys must be joking. I'm more than just a thief, you know. I've done all kinds of bad stuff in order to survive, like delivering sketchy packages for people. Someone like me doesn't deserve to be taken in. Oh, now you act all noble and mature. Some logic you got there, kid. Whatever. Are we done talking now? Just turn me over to the cops and get it over with already. You're wasting my time. No, I'm not going to turn you in. I brought these people in on this precisely to avoid that outcome. Huh? Now, I'm not sure what to do. I was originally going to talk to the temple and ask them to look after her. What do you think? What should I do about her? Good question. Let me think. Try as hard as she might to resist, leaving her with the temple is still probably the safest bet. If not that, she at least needs someone who can rein her in and set her straight. Oh, god damn it. Have him take her in or leave her with the temple. I'm not trying to have this poor girl get indoctrinated, you know? I don't want to be the cause of that. You find religion on your own if you want to. I feel like the bottom one is chaos, though. She could be a Dominion. I mean, dog, imagine a Dominion passes the buck to her. R.I.P. Barkhorn, never forget. Could be something like that. I definitely agree with a personality like her. She'd have a real tough time fitting in over at the temple. Would you be open to taking her in yourself? Actually, I'd thought about that as well. We have an empty apartment we normally rent out for caravans that's going unoccupied, so she'd still have a place to stay. Yeah, you picked the same? Alright, cool. What did everybody else pick? Just out of curiosity. You know what? I'll do it. This must be Arusha's hand at work. I'd be happy to be your guardian for a while and see where we go from here. I'll even have you come work with us in the bazaar. Say what? You would want a thief working there, especially with everything I've taken? Old dude, alright. See, I dig it. Oh, I get it. You just want to feel good about yourself being so kind to some poor little girl who's down on her luck, is that it? If that's all you think about me, I'll stay on my own and steal to survive, thank you very much. I was once in your shoes, believe it or not. There was this nosy merchant who couldn't keep to himself. He took me in, gave me a place to stay, taught me how to work, and eventually I ended up being in charge of the whole bazaar. I've always wanted to give something back for getting a second chance, and yes, I see that opportunity in you, Sinem. You may think my offer is insincere. Honestly, that's fair. But I think it is still the right thing to do for your situation, one way or the other. It's okay. I'm sure once you talk to the stall owners and explain your situation to them, they'll let you stay. You're going to have to be a little brave, but it's a chance to make a fresh start. I think it'll be worth it. Especially since he had expressed the interest. Yeah, for sure. What she said. If you don't want to get too familiar with the cops, now's the time to start getting your shit together. It sounds like you don't exactly enjoy living the way you do anyway, so what's the harm in taking him up on the offer? When you guys put it like that, I guess I can't refuse. All right, I'll work in your freaking bazaar since you insist. I mean, if you really want me, that is. Of course I do. We're happy to have you aboard. Phew, that solves that. Finally, that girl sure made us earn our keep. I know it. Thanks for going to all that trouble. I really appreciate it. Now it's my turn to do the heavy lifting and support her. We've got a long road ahead of us, starting with getting the whole bazaar on board. But one way or another, we'll make it work. I bet you will. Good luck, mister. Thank you. I'll never forget what you all have done for both of us.
That's a wrap.
It's a feels-good moment.
Or deposited.
Oh, it was Law and Gray. Okay, cool. Right on, feels good. Was there a chaos option there, I wonder? Oh, Victoria, 100%, man. They're very... Yeah, dude. Notification. Like what I'd been saying this whole time, and how stout the dialogue is in some of these side quests. Like, they're all really fucking well done, man. Neither of them were chaos. Okay. Man, they should have just given you the option, like, just let her go. As a chaos option, just let her go. Let her do her thing. Hell yeah. That's some monies. You can actually tell which the choice gave you because it gives you ++, whereas the quest itself gives you... So on, you can actually tell which the choices... Most quests don't have chaos. Okay. Tell which the choice gave you because the choice gives you ++. I don't... Oh, afterward. Yeah. When it shows your point gain at the end. Oh, yeah. That's about as straightforward to tell as possible. For sure. It is hot. Hang on. Maybe there's... yeah, there's just the... okay. Am I going to get walled off trying to go to the entertainment district? I'm going to try. Just for S&Gs. Probably get invisible walled, but who knows? Let's find out. Right? We're going the right way?
Not this way.
Mother of Pearl! Could have seen it coming.
You won't find this just anywhere.
Chaos points are kind of rare. So that's cool, though. I mean, I know that there are some of you that live for the chaos, but I do, like... it's like what we've talked about this whole time. I just kind of, like, go with my feeling. What I feel like I'm morally aligned with. Or emotionally aligned with. However you want to. Probably morally. More morally. It's so pretty. We're definitely in Tharid with a view like this. Yeah, you won't find this anywhere else in Calvard. And that over there must be the 6-star hotel we'll be visiting. Golly. So that's the Al Jumeirah Hotel. Even from this far away, it looks huge. It's huge. The Kowloon Hotel back in Longport's no slouch, but that place of decadence might as well be made straight out of Mira. Is it Drowsy? I hope I pronounced it correctly. Thank you very much for the follow, man. Welcome to Brutopia. Pleasure to meet you. I got to check out the observation lounge when I was here before, and it was so luxurious inside, I was blown away. The city at night looks amazing from up there, too. It felt different compared to Longport. Huh, you don't say. I want to see for myself. Me too. I'm sure it's as nice as Ferry says. All right, that's enough slacking off. Can't have you kids forgetting about the work this quickly. Oh, the dance! All right. Hey, Ferry, is that... What the fuck just happened? Bro, auto-advancing text can kiss my fucking ass. I hate it. God, that aggravates me so much. I hate when that happens. If it's voice, that's one thing. But if it's not voice and I just want to fucking read it, bro, like, why? Why is that a thing? Can I go back? No, and I can't. Maybe I can. Yeah, I guess I can. All right, that's fine. But still, like, in the moment, like, what the fuck, man? Hey, Fairy, is that the dancing you saw before? I think it was a different dancer before, but yeah, it is. Let's check it out. Damn. She's way better than the other dancer I saw. It's captivating. I can hardly take my eyes off it. Woo! You girls are awesome! That was beautiful. It felt like I was in a dream watching that. I know, like those two girls are the only thing in the whole world. Hooks, lines, and sinkers won't get you that good. You can. They time the dialogue with the music and the dancing, so it needs to autoplay. You should have it should have voice though. Yeah, I'm with you, Phil. Like, I know it's been kind of a thing, like with the chase, you know, between Fairy and the girl. Obviously, yeah. Like, you can't just have like the running animation. Like, how long you have the running animation for? Drowsy, been following your Let's Plays on mainly on YouTube for a long time. Happy to have some time on Twitch to stop by and say hello. Well, thank you very much for watching over on YouTube, and thanks for joining us here live, bud. I appreciate it very much. Thank you to everybody, man. Always sharing your time with us. So that's the Central Eastern dancing, huh? For a couple of random chicks, they know how to capture an audience. Pretentious voice. How do we do pretentious? Man, oh man, you girls are hot stuff. What?
Thank you?
That's so much. Are you sure?
Those who squirm? Dude, the super sus jam? Go on, help yourselves. We've taken a real liking to you girls. All we ask is that you come hang out with us. We've got a nice room in the East End, at the entertainment district and everything.
Are you guys crazy?
I'm sorry. We're still working.
What? That's not enough cash for you? Fine, we'll give you girls more, as much as you like. Just come with us already. Fuck that.
Ow! Let me go!
Dude, is he gonna hit her with a fucking EpiPen? What is this guy doing?
Shahina!
Hey! What do you guys think you're doing? This isn't funny. Get your filthy hands off. Oh. Yikes. Huh. Who are you calling filthy, huh? You locals ain't worth shit. Now go on, scram.
Let go of them, now!
Yeah, dude! Fairy for the win, baby! Both girls share the same voice actor with oh, really? So they're both the same voice actor? Are you two all right?
Yeah.
What is their problem?
Damn, that's amazing. Gah, what is with this freaky kid? I know I said I was gonna give everybody an English accent, but we're changing course. Hey, you two, what do you think you're doing? Get over here and... Huh? Woo-hoo-hoo! I can't move. Well, we got some Jaeger dropouts, I see. Sucks to be you two having such morons for bosses. What did you say? So, you're looking for some company, it sounds like. Got yourselves a pretty fancy room reserved here and everything. The film festival's not for another 3 days, you know. What if we helped you catch some Z's until then? Hey, what's going on here? Bracers! Great, now we've got bracers giving us grief. Shit! Just when we thought we could have some fun in this dump of a city, you guys had to ruin it. We'd better not catch you again or else there'll be hell to pay, you hear us? supposed to be our line. You guys were amazing. You got rid of them like they were nothing. I'm so glad to see those guys gone. What a relief. Oh, guess I made a bit of a scene. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. It's okay, Fairy. It all worked out in the end. What a morning. And we only just got here. Hey, you ladies okay? Those guys didn't rough you up too badly, did they?
Oh, no. We're fine.
Thank you so much.
Looks like everything here is under control. Yeah, I think those are the guys Jin mentioned before, too. With the harassers gone, the audience members donated tips to the two dancers before disappearing. Not for nothing, I hope that the girls got that bowl full of cash that was down there before we kicked those jerk-offs out of there. Likewise, the pair of bracers resumed their patrol. Here, these are on me.
Wow, really? Thank you.
You really don't need to. You've already done so much for us.
No, I insist. Consider it my way of saying thanks for putting on such a good show.
We make a good act, right? Especially Sarah. Nobody's as good a dancer as her.
You know, maybe it's just the camera angle of those because like the scene before, the glasses were dark in color. Like maybe this is the camera angle viewing it from like the direction the sunlight's hitting it. That's why they're yellow. I don't know if I'm just looking too far into it, but if that is legitimately a detail that they put in there, I love that.
Shahina, stop.
I'm just glad to see you two are all right after all of that. That's what counts. I'm really sorry for just barging in like that. I could have done better. I think they're just empty now. Oh, okay. Nah, it's my brain looking too far into it. Actually, what are your names?
Oh, I guess we haven't introduced ourselves.
Ah, see, blue again, though. So maybe it is the lighting.
I'm Sarah.
I don't know.
My younger sister and I dance for a living.
And I'm Shahina. Nice to meet you. Anyway, what's your deal, old dude? What do you all do? You don't look like bracers.
Bro, he's going to get defensive in a hurry. Did I just?
Shahina! Don't call him that. That's rude.
I love it, dude.
Huh? But he is, isn't he?
Looks like I'm not the only one who thinks you look old, Gramps. Shut up. This isn't funny. Anyway. Amazing. So Shahina is the younger one. Sarah is the older one. So you guys go around solving people's problems? That's interesting. I had no idea there were jobs like that in the capital. Could they be the ones people have been talking about since yesterday? Oh, wow, that's so cool. It sounds like a really grown-up thing to do. It's okay. You don't have to tiptoe around me. I'm over it. Sucks to be you, Chief. Anyways, real talk. I'm glad we were there to handle those guys for you girls. Do creeps like that tend to give you two grief a lot? Actually, no. The vast majority of tourists who come watch us are quite polite. Though I can't deny that sort of trouble has been on the rise all over the city the past few days. Well, that's a bummer. Could it be because of the film festival coming up so soon? I think so. You only have to look at the parking lots to see that there are people from all over Zemuria, not just Calvard, coming to attend. And among those visitors are guys who think they're hot shit, making it big through investments or startup companies. Perfect recipe for fun. Given that, I can understand how things would be happening around here. I'm sorry, I don't think I know what you mean. Could you? Don't worry about it. Just stuff to do with work on our end. Well, you guys had real crazy moves when you confronted those two guys back there. Fairy was so fast, I didn't even see her coming. And you two were super quick too. Hey, you all should learn how to dance while you're in town. I bet you do great. I'll teach Fairy and Sarah will teach Anya's. What do you say? Shahina! I'm sure they've got more important things to do than hang out with us. I'm a bit curious about how you guys dance now that you mention it. It was so pretty. You two were really amazing to watch. What sort of dance is it exactly? We come from a family of dancers that have passed our form down from generation to generation. Our mother taught us these moves. I guess I wouldn't be against teaching you a little bit about what we do if that helps with our helps keep our traditions alive. All right, clearly it feels like we were meant to meet. If you're interested, I'd be happy to show you the basics. What do you say? Wow, really? Sure. I'd love to learn more once we're done with our work here. Well, if Fairy's in, I can hardly say no. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with you, but I'll try my best. You know, I bet there are things from it that I could apply to my sword dancing too. I might just join in on those lessons. Whoa, you can do that? Hey, the more I think about it, the more I think you might even be able to pull off our outfits too. Oh yeah? Sure, that'd be a piece of cake. Nothing I haven't done before. It's true! Oh, I hadn't thought about wearing those outfits. Do I, really want to? Oh, the blush. I can't wait to start learning. You kids don't really know we're here on assignment, huh? Oh.
Hi, Van. Thanks for picking up.
No problem.
Looks like you're all in Tharbad.
Hey, stranger. Yep, we rolled in here first thing this morning.
That's good. I hope the long drive didn't take too much of a toll on you. I know this might be a little early for you, but we also actually got in by airship just a little while ago.
Dude, that's what we haven't seen yet. We haven't seen an airship. Nice, so we'll be able to sit down and talk about the job soon. Do you want us to head over right away?
Oh, no, there's no rush. As long as we can talk by noon, any time works for us. Plus, we still need to unpack and...
Hey, Nina.
Have you seen the key to my suitcase anywhere?
Is that, the cat stalker? Whatever the fuck her name is?
No. Why would I have seen that? Sorry about that. I'll see you all at the hotel then.
Yeah, I don't know. Sounds good. See you then. What was that Nina you were talking to? Yeah, sounds like she just got into town. Once we find time, we should make our way over to the Al Jumeirah Hotel. Still, that voice sounded like... Hold on, did you say Nina? As in Nina Fenley? You guys know her? Don't mind her. She just really likes movies. Sometimes the big screen out in the entertainment district will show free movies, which we'll catch. Ever since they announced the film festival was coming to Tharid, Shahina's been a ball of excitement. Well, duh! How can I not be? Lots of famous actors, actresses, and directors are gonna be in town, not just Nina. Are you guys gonna go meet with her later? I'm so jealous. Ugh. Do you want us to try and get you an autograph from her? She'd probably say yes if we asked nicely. For real? You don't have to do that. You do that for me? Well, we can't make any promises, only if she's comfortable with it. Oh, that's fine, please. I love you guys so much. I promise not to call you an old guy anymore if you do this for me. You don't have to keep bringing that up. I think there's no escape for you, dude. I'm really sorry about her. If you could do it, it would mean the world to her. Anyways, we should be in town for 2 or 3 days. If anything else comes up, feel free to contact us. It'll cost you extra, but we'll be more than happy to help. Oh, okay, thank you. I'll let you know if we need anything. Oh yes, my sus radar always goes off. And like, after Professor Alba, you know what I mean? In Sky F, like legit, I can't be any more honest about it. After I got snowed by Alba and FC, that was it, dude. I had little to no trust in fucking anybody anymore in Trails. Zero. I will say the old joke does get old, pun intended. I dig it. I think it's funny. I think it's kind of cute. After that, the sisters went back to perform some more while Van and the others opted to visit the entertainment district. Now we can go. Now we can go. Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Oh, come and see if you'd like.
I would not like to. I already have. Thank you, though. It's like beating a dead horse at some point. Yeah, I dig it, though. I can see where it would become annoying for other people, but nah, not to me.
Whoops.
No!
Well, where'd you next?
Vegas film. This looks like the entertainment district. It's still pretty new. I think it opened only a decade or so ago. It certainly is bustling. For real, last time I was here, there weren't this many people. Ain't just Calvardian tourists either. Lots of folks coming in from the Central East by the looks of it. This festival's shaping up to be even bigger than Messeldum's, especially with that parade they're putting on. Yeah, I'm excited. Look, I got nothing against a good festival or parade, but if you ask me, the real excitement's in that casino, so we're not going to gambling, punk. Not like we've got that much time to kill anyway. Let's make our way to the hotel. After that, we can walk around and do some shopping. Nobody knows how to have fun around here. I just got tired of being called an old fart by Aaron in combat. That one I could probably see. Like that's the equivalent of like the Hollow Core, like the voice of the Hollow Core. You know what I mean? Like that is just, it's too much. Like repetitive. Can I go back this way or what?
Whoops.
Golly, just let me go, bro. No, oh, so those weren't voiced, huh? All right.
Not this way.
God damn it, bro. Just let me go down the cobblestone, would you?
Whoops.
I hate you. All right, at least we can go shopping. Let's do that. Let's go do some shopping. Let's go do some shopping.
Hey, welcome.
Hey, thank you. Cataract Wave. Flare Squall. Starting to get some strong ones, eh? Plasma Sphere. Dope. Cataract Wave. I don't think I have any slots that I can open because they're all the heavy hitters left. Nope, not yet. That's fine though. You know what? Actually, truth be told, I have Aura Breath, so that works for me. I think I'm gonna go... Yeah. Yeah, it feels like every Sky entry had a shortage of like one. Aura Breath, that's good. Lost Mobius. Thanatos Jail, by the way, I used that earlier. Gnarly animation for it. Goddamn. Yeah, they really do, Dan. Big time. Yeah, I guess we'll leave that then. My guy's got one. feel like maybe a little bit of extra. I mean, we're in the desert, so why do I feel like maybe water would be a good thing? Nah, fuck it, we'll leave it. 375 EP, no less. Right, slots are fine. Monies! Oh, we get a bit of an extra rate here, too? No. I think we might be all set now. I know I was just here, but... yeah, wall is fine. I'll still have heals, so that's pretty good. All right. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I'm such a moron. Hang on. Look at me, the buffoon that I am. I need 4 more earth for an earth boost. How do I not have a cast 2 on her? I would need... well, I wouldn't be able to dump. Well, I guess maybe I would. All right, I'm not gonna... I won't sit here too long. I'm sorry. I'll just...
I'm so in love with this brand. What can I do for you?
hell yeah. All this money's gonna be so gone so fast, and I can't wait. White grip, I would imagine, is gonna be like Van's current best in slot. Yeah, especially for the accuracy. Holy shit, man. Damn. I would prefer the boost in accuracy. But that crit rate going up. I mean, art damage up, yeah. Sure will. Perfect. All right, yeah, so we're fucking flat broke again. Shocker. Shocker. You know what we can do, though? I'm just committing. I'm just selling them all. Fuck it. It's all right. They're all gone. Gonzarelli. Footwear, not all. Wish Calvert had a bank and Sepeth had a higher premium for show. Now, hold off.
See you again.
Yeah, no regrets here either, for show. All right, let's buy a hookah.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
You're very welcome.
We await your next visit.
All right, good to know. Oh, that's not the exit. I was like, let me out.
There's the plaza. It's right in front of the station.
Forgot I had mine, so I just went ahead and used them all on
Sure
ferry.
dumped a
Right
shit
on.
ton of mirror into this joint.
What have we got?
Hush money. I deal in a legally great business, but now I'm being blackmailed into paying hush money if I want to continue working. So if you're up for giving advice, come to the stall near the casino in the entertainment
This
district.
place houses a fancy hotel and Vegas films. It's easy to forget we're right in the middle of a desert.
Dan ballin'. Money, money, money. All right. Now that we're up to speed on our 4 SPGs, let's hit up the entertainment district again and see what's new. Hell yeah! Gotta scope out the hot spots so we can have some fun tonight. I see what you're doing, man. I'm not doing jack except working. Now stay focused. Whoa, get a load of that guy. He is so hot. Wow, you're not kidding. Hey, it's Laura again. I think we should maybe talk to him. Come on, let's chat him up. Hey, wait, I'm not ready to. Hey, you're real easy on the eyes, you know. You're some kind of rising movie star by any chance? What kind of movies do you act in, huh? Can I get your autograph? You're not too far off. Not too far off. I act, but not on the silver screen. You've got good taste in men, though. I'll give you that. Eek, he just complimented me. I think I'm about to die. Should I do like a real Valley girl? You busy right now by any chance, hot stuff? Like, we should totally get some drinks. I know a good place around here. You'll love it. I can't do it. Actually, sorry to burst your bubble, but he's with us. We're all on the clock right now, as a matter of fact. Oh, you're not half bad yourself, tough guy. Even if you're not really my type. What do you think, hun? Aren't you into old daddies like him? Old daddies. Yeah, he's pretty all right. Wait, stop distracting me. So what if he's prime daddy material? Didn't you just hear what I said? I am not a daddy. I'm only 24, damn it. Ah, forget it. If you two are looking to hook up, go hit up some other guys. We got work to do. You heard, Papa Bear. Tell you what, though. If we bump into each other later, I'm game to chill with you ladies. Sound good? Menage! But I want to go out now. I'm so sorry about her ambushing you guys like that. You need to chill out, girl. This is exactly why I told you not to drink in the middle of the day, because you get like this. Oh, she was day drinking? Good for her. Oh, give it a rest. I haven't had that much, really. Sure you haven't, and your breath smells like a bed of roses. Come on, let's leave them alone already. Hey, I think one of you dropped something. Oh! That fucking Jaeger dropout had an EpiPen, too. Or it's a vape. Whatever it is. Ah, I can't believe I did that. Thanks, sweetheart. I owe you one. What is that thing anyways? I've been seeing it around town since we got here. It looks like it's for smoking something. Yep, that's what they call it, an orbal hookah. All right, so yeah, they're hitting they're hitting the concentrate. They're dabbing on the go. It really is a vape. Imagine that. Hookah. This is one of those things they sell in the bazaar, right? Yep, I guess these orbal models are in around here nowadays. They're great. All the fun of a hookah pipe, and it's extra portable. You girls want to try a puff or two? I'll let you. We'll pass. We're underage. Are you crazy? Your dumbass just tried to get these kids to smoke. Think for a second. I really am sorry about her, I swear. Come on. Let's get it and go already. You've caused enough trouble. Not trying to puff pass. That woman definitely seems to know how to have a good time, I guess. Booze will do that to you. Man, I wish I could get shit-faced during the day. Lucky girl. It's festival season. We're bound to run into tourists living it up. That being said, there's something else that smells about this, and it's not that woman's breath. Yeah, it's that they put a lot of focus on that magic pen. Actually, you know what? Quick funny story here, and I mean it, it's quick. So the last time I talked to my dad, he had just had a heart attack, and he was in the hospital, and when the nurses came in, do all that they had to do, he hit up his wife after the nurse left to hand him his vape cartridge so he could fucking toke in the hospital room. I was like, really, man? Like, you just had a goddamn heart attack and you're just gonna like... And he was like, give me that. I was like, all right. I mean, he's a G for sure. I mean, if you only got one life to live, do what you want, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, it was a bold move, bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it pays off.
Don't be shy. Take a little of me for today.
I mean, like, I can't say that I would do it personally. I'd probably chomp down an edible, though. That, yeah, for sure. Actually, I definitely would. But I would be all about, like, I mean, if I could have a beer or something, like, to kind of take the edge off, I'd probably go that way.
Look around all you like.
Blazing hot Frank. By the way, respectfully, the newer generation calling hot dogs glizzies bugs me. It'll always be a hot dog to me. It'll never be a glizzy. Can't believe Van looked at 2 desserts and left. Yeah, a glizzy. I don't know why they call it a glizzy. GLI, like ZZI or something like that. I refuse? Yeah, I also refuse, respectfully. A fucking glizzy. Yeah. I hear it on the radio stations all the time. Like, well, like sports radio and like morning
Not
radio.
this way.
God damn it, bro. Fine, I'll go back. No one gets a Chicago-style glizzy? Absolutely not. Also, on the topic of new lingo that I just still don't understand. I know the word Riz and how hilarious it is, but I heard this on the radio last week. Is it really short for charisma? And I just put it together when it was like when I heard it in conversation. I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? It really is just short for charisma. I'm an idiot. Yeah, D, I'm with you. Some of it I get, but some I have to ask about. The Al Jumeirah Hotel, just looking at it is breathtaking. Tell me about it. Last time I was here, I only got to check out the observation deck. This place screams celebrities and millionaires. Wouldn't mind staying here once just to see what it's like. I'm okay enough with Riz. Ugh. It's horrible. It's god-awful. Not on our budget. A night here can easily cost more than the office rent if we ain't careful. I bet. Is it seriously that much? It's definitely a place for those who have more money than I know what to do with. Welcome to the Al Jumeirah Hotel. Look at this dude, all shoulders. I take it you're Van Arkwright and his companions. We've been expecting you. Our guest is waiting for you. Please follow me. Okay, lead the way. That was an unusual greeting. Thanks. Glad you're already filled in. Yeah, just ignore it and move on. Van and others were taken to a guest room located in the hotel's upper echelons.
Hey everyone. Thanks for taking the time to come all the way out here.
You're welcome.
You must be exhausted after such a long drive.
Nah, it's good to go on a road trip every once in a while. Your trip must have been pretty tiring here, too. Did you take an airship from Edith to get here?
I only got here just a bit ago. And I don't believe we've met yet, have we?
No, we haven't. It's nice to meet you. I'm Agnes Claudel. I work as Van's part-time assistant. It's a real honor to meet you, Nina. I loved Along the Sea Breeze.
Really? I'm flattered. That was my very first film, you know.
Why do I feel like Nina's just gonna be a bad guy or something like that? You know what I mean? It's my sus radar. Oh, I remember that one. Kind of plain, but the camera work was stellar. Real emotive stuff. In a way, the fact that you were never overpowered in any scene you were in made you stand out even more. I like it. I mean, I love her too, but
I never would have guessed you'd seen it too, Van.
But like, I just feel like we're getting pseudo catfished again. You know what I mean? Like she's gonna be a bad guy or something, and I'm invested in thinking that she's really, really sweet. Trust no one, even the character you control, right? Neither would I. Do you watch a lot of romantic movies, Van? Sure, I'll watch just about any kind of movie. There are romance movies? I wonder if you need to be older to watch them. They're just full of surprises, huh? First I've heard you've got a sweet tooth, and now this? Guess you're not as tough as you look. Aw, shut up. A guy can be tough and like whatever he wants.
Hey, Nina. I'm coming in. Heard some chatter in there. I'm guessing they're all here?
I still don't understand what in the world...
It is!
You...
Hi, Judith. Perfect timing.
Well, this is a surprise. Hold the... Is that the Judith Lanster in the flesh?
You all are...
We're with Arkwright Solutions, ma'am. I'm Van Arkwright, head honcho. You must be the other client Nina mentioned. Pleasure doing business with you. Victoria. Oh, it's my wife. Actually, hold on. Let me go. I gotta go hit the head and then we'll continue, I promise. She's a Lannister. Judith Lannister. At least they always pay their debts, right? That was really an amazing lunch. Thank you. Get in there, chair. First class joint like this, you definitely get what you pay for. I'm pretty new to all this, but it sure was tasty, whatever it was. So rich and a great sweet aftertaste. The camel's milk in this is better than I could have imagined. And the flavor from the fresh cacao. It's a damn tragedy you can only get this stuff locally. We really are in a desert oasis. Hell, better than that. An actual Shangri-La. Give it a rest already, will ya? Don't mind him. You'll get used to it soon enough. I'm glad you like the cake so much. Judith and I are both big fans of it, too. Actually, speaking of which, what's wrong, Judith? You've been so quiet. You haven't eaten very much at all either. You're not coming down with something, are you? What? No, I'm fine. Couldn't be better, in fact. Never mind me. Now that lunch is over, let's get to the topic at hand. Nina has more or less filled me in on what's going on. I know of your work, or what you do as a Spriggan, to be more precise. Word's gotten around about you. But should we really be paying out of our pockets to ask you people to handle such an assignment? Judith, are we really going to have this conversation again? Look, I'm not saying I doubt your intuition, but we have to consider our positions as celebrities. That dingo Brad, was it? He seems trustworthy enough as a reporter, I'll grant that. But if things go south, the scandal could be awful. Sure, but that's a big-time star for you. Keeping up appearances is priority number one. I mean, I get it. It can't exactly be the easiest thing calling in a favor to people who live and work in society's underbelly. But if I had to guess, there's probably a reason you'd rather not get the Bracer Guild involved either, yeah? Guess that hit the nail on the head. Sure looks like it. To be clear, there's nothing shady or scandalous going on with us specifically. It's just the entertainment world is a small one. We can't rule out the chance that this is harassment from someone in the industry. But if we turn to the police or the guild, it's bound to go public, so... I understand. If it isn't a serious crime, you would rather settle things privately, is that it? Yeah, that's it exactly. Thank ADO, someone understands here. I think we all got the idea. What isn't adding up is why we are such a big problem, health-wise. The way you keep going on, if anybody's sus here, it's you. Now we're getting somewhere. Aaron knows how to cut through things in his own way. Yeah, he's just real about it. Real matter of fact, and I love it. Well, nobody said anything about you bringing any girls along. You wouldn't know, but last time I saw you, you were putting them in serious danger by... She showed her hand, bro. Wait, I'm confused. Do you know these people? No, we don't. Could she be talking about the film screening? Not really. I just happened to see them at a showing, that's all. All right, fine. It certainly seems like you guys know how to handle yourselves in a rough situation. But how good are you at tracking down culprits and uncovering things quietly, I mean, if we had to say... You know, before we got here, we took a bit of a stroll down around town. There was something that struck me as odd. Odd? Like what? Let me ask you guys something. Now that we've walked around a little, did you notice anything that's changed or anything that's stuck out? If I didn't know better, I'd say you're off your rocker, but in this case, now that you mention it, Tharid feels a lot more rambunctious than when I was here last time. If I had to put it into words, what felt off, it would be shit. I honestly, the desert environment gone. The number of tourists, it makes sense because there's a film. I think the only logical answer would be the amount of commotion. Maybe. You're talking about all the commotion around here, aren't you? Shazam! Give me that SP, baby! There's a big film festival starting soon, it's true, but people seem to be getting a little carried away even beyond that. Really? What do you mean exactly? Think about it like this. They're still getting everything ready, right? It's not even time for the main event. But what was the first thing we saw when we got here this morning? That this place is as busy as Longport at happy hour. Not to mention the guys who tried to start something with those sisters. It definitely feels like there's something in the air, like people are more prone to getting into fights. I think so too, even if I don't understand why. It's possible it's related to this assignment somehow, though. That's interesting. That's just the tip of the iceberg, though. Something about this town stinks real bad. And not to toot our own horn, but we're just as good at sniffing around as bracers, if not better. Well, you heard him, Judith. He sounds confident. What do you say? Yeah, fine, all right. I can't really keep griping when these people clearly have done their own homework. I'm still not getting my hopes up too high, mind you, but I'll join Nina in making this a formal request from the two of us. Show me you people are more than just talk and delivering us results. And I want the girls to stay safe out there, you hear me? I'm not just talking about avoiding fights. The entertainment district here isn't exactly safe or a good influence in general. You two guys, I don't care about. Go nuts if you want. Wow, I can really feel the love. Wait, hold on. What's so bad about this entertainment district? Let's not worry about that, Fairy. Anyways, we'll be careful, Judith, I promise.
Oh, I see you're all having a party in here.
Is it Sahad? Sure is!
Hey there, Judith. Glad to see you're doing great, Nina, baby.
Sahad Jeremy? Huh? Wait, isn't that Mr. Gotti? What are you doing? You can't just barge in on people.
You girls were in town. I could not come over and say hello now, could I? We're all friends here. There's no need to be all formal.
Oh, and who might you two ladies be? You both look a little young, but with a bit of polish, I'm sure you would shine bright. Tell you what, why don't you take part in my carnal cavalcade? Get a taste for the limelight. No, thank you. Pardon me? What's a cavalcade? Well, this guy's a piece of shit. Ah, you look like someone who'd take to the silver screen. We've already got plenty of guys in this parade as it is, but it can never have enough feminine charm. What can I do to convince you to get out there and cross-dress as a lady, huh? He already does that! Now you've done it. I'll have you know I can play a woman just fine. That said, I think I know who you are now. There's no doubt we're looking at director Salvatore Gotti himself. Whoa, you mean the guy who made Golden Blood? And he's involved with the film festival at every level, as I understand. Darn tootin'! Can't say I'm shocked you kids recognize me. You're here for my film festival, after all. I had the pleasure of seeing Golden Blood for what it's worth. The cinematography, when things hit a fever pitch, still didn't get in the way of how clever it all was. It's an amazing sequence. Not to mention the way the protagonist makes the audience feel right at the climax. Themes of freedom from oppression and celebration of life at the same time, both coming through without clashing. It was great. Well, I'll be damned. Son, I don't know who the hell you are, but I see a bright future for you too. You're right on the money. I wanted my main character, Zoe, to feel the humanity and the arrows trapped inside the audience. Enough already, you two. Sheesh. Mr. Gotti, I think that's enough for now. If you're so discerning, and you'll have no trouble appreciating my carnal cavalcade. I can't go into details, but what I can say is that it'll bring together lots of models, dancers, and actresses, including our Judith and Nina. It's going to make for one killer opening act for the film festival, I tell ya. Even if it'll also be garnished with some guys, too. So that's what he's putting on. It's a grotesque burlesque, huh? Dude, it's gonna be Moulin Rouge, that's what it is. Sounds pretty fun if you ask me. Yeah, it's gonna be all kinds of fun if you catch my drift. So basically, you're gonna build off your work in Golden Blood and break new ground again, huh? You got it! You really get what I'm going for here. Tell me, boy, what do they call you? It's Van Arkwright. Nothing special. Just a gopher from the capital. Here, let me give you my business card. Well, it's good to see they're so excited. Those two are ridiculous. Can't President Dillon keep a tighter leash on Salvatore?
Believe me, life would be so much easier if I could.
Ah.
Anyway, who are these people? I think one of them said he was a gopher. Better than a news reporter, I suppose.
So wait a minute, hang on.
I think one of them said he was a gopher. I think one of them said he was a gopher. Better than a news reporter, I suppose.
The voice, I know I might have already asked, but the voice sounds super familiar.
I think one of them said he was a gopher. Better than a news reporter, I suppose.
Sounds super familiar. Oh, don't mind them. They're here on personal business for us. We heard it from another guy in the game. Oh, is it Cassie's voice actor? Yes, they're here just helping out with a bit of a private matter. All right, I'll leave you to it. He voiced the Hayway girl's father. Oh, like the grandpa? No, the dad, I'm sorry, with the glasses, clean shaven. Fan, yes, thank you. More importantly, Judith, Nina, I know you two just got here, but could you come upstairs? There's someone I'd like to introduce you to. Who is it? Wait, you don't mean... Come on, I need you two in the lounge on the top floor. It'll be rude to keep them waiting. We'll be taking our leave now, you too, Gotti. Hey, hold on, Gaspard! I'm not done talking to these kids. We still need to negotiate their appearance in the... Don't make me repeat myself. Time is money here. We really must be going right now. Drags him away. Hey, wait! You kids, I promise I'll be in touch! Ew, that guy was like a tornado. Some luck we have running into both Gotti and President Dillon of Vegas Films himself. Mr. Dillon sure seemed to have trouble keeping Mr. Gotti under control. Gotti's proof that you can't work in show business unless you have, well, a few screws loose. Though, to be fair, that is part of the reason his films are so powerful. But just to be clear, not everyone working in this industry is as out there as him, I swear. Yeah, maybe about 30% have their heads on straight, maybe. Anyways, it looks like business calls. We better be on our way too. You're free to decide the best course of action while you're in town. Just make sure to report to us directly both tonight and tomorrow night, all right? Other than that, we won't tell you what to do. Make sure you have some fun at the film festival itself too, if you can. Oh, you bet. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Wish us luck, ladies. We'll see what we can dig up. We won't come back empty-handed. Sounds good to me. See you tonight. Oh, I just remembered. Hey, Agnes. Oh, right. Say, you two, before you go, could we ask you a little favor? The autograph. Got the twofer. You think Shahina will like these? Absolutely. We'll have to figure out a good time to give them to her. Well, it's 1 p.m. now. At this point, they've got to be even more people milling around. Let's do another tour around the city, especially the entertainment district. We might spot something we didn't see before. All right, if that's the price I pay to keep a couple actresses company, you must be pretty raring to go after having that fancy cake, huh? That's part of it, but I also feel like I can start putting you guys to work in earnest. Somewhat at least. This next phase ought to make for good real-world training. I've taught you three how a Spriggan operates, how they think. Now it's your turn to go out there and work like one. Right. Roger. Sounds good to me. Just don't get too full of yourself with that kind of talk, man. Jose, I sure will, dude. I haven't saved once tonight. Imagine that. Well, shit, that was slot. All right, sorry. Fucked it up. On the job.
So, this is a famous Alex.
Son of the grandpa? Yeah. So, his son. Yeah, I was getting all mixed up. What's new? Hot dog. All right, sure will. 4 slot, done and done. Lower D, what's good, man? You gonna do some dancing with us or what, bro? How goes it, duder? Happy, well, it's Saturday for you. Happy Saturday.
Hey there.
Hi. You again?
See ya.
Hey, are you the guys I think you are? Yeah, we're the Arc Ride Solutions. We're here to take care of your 4 SPG you left. I take it you're Marcelo, the guy who posted it? Yep, I'm your guy. Boy, I'm glad to see you. You wrote that somebody's demanding hush money from you to stay quiet about your gray market business? This merch must be what makes your little enterprise not quite so squeaky clean, eh? Huh. I don't get what the big deal is. He just has lots of stuff. Though, wait, if you look closely, the brand logos look weird. What gives? Ah, I get it. You've got stalls like this back where I'm from, except the stuff those guys have tends to be more bogus looking. Yeah, you've got me. I sell bootleg stuff. Or as I prefer to say, high-quality imitation goods. Heh, sure. Makes you sound just a hair more respectable, I guess. Still, a fraudster at the end of the day. No, that's just the thing. I'm not out to scam anybody or out of their hard-earned mira. I always tell them up front that my stuff is fake, so they know exactly what they're getting into when they purchase it. Wait, really? But why would anybody buy fake stuff if they could get the real ones? Because you can get fake and looks real fancy for a tiny fraction of the price. There's demand out there for what I offer, I tell ya. Oh, I guess that's one way to look at it. Do the actual makers of the originals know what you're doing, though? No. Wouldn't they try to sue you if they found out? Yeah, cease and desist, maybe? Like I said, I'm not out here telling folks that this stuff's the real deal. That's straight up illegal. But if I sell it all as imitation stuff up front, then I'm just barely in the clear. At least that's what I like to believe. I'm no lawyer, but I'm pretty sure that this is all still against the law. You're making Mira riding on the coattails of real designers without their permission. I mean, you're not wrong, but still. Straddling that line is how you guys get by selling these bootlegs in broad daylight, until someone tries to extort you so they keep quiet about the illegality of it. That's all that is. So let's hear it. Who's giving you grief? That's what makes this whole mess so tricky to deal with. It's a cop who's threatening me. Oh shit, for real? You're not pulling our leg, are you? Yeah, I find that a little hard to believe. It's true, he reported me, best case scenario, I'd be kicked out of here. Worst case, they'd book me. Bastard says that if I don't want that, I have to pay him in order to get him to look the other way. I've got until tomorrow to get 30,000 Mira together or he's gonna raise hell. Look, I'm not stupid. If getting myself arrested is what it'll come to, I'll just close up my shop. I don't want that kind of trouble. But don't you guys think demanding hush money out of me is absurd? I don't know if I'd call it absurd exactly. I see why he'd do it, but it does tell me that this town's got crooked cops. You bet it does. That's why I reached out to you folks. I want you guys to track this guy down and get him to stop. There's nobody else I can turn to. I sure as hell can't talk to the other cops, and the guild is off limits too, given what I do. And there ain't no way I've got 30,000 Mira to spare. My sales aren't that good. You guys have to help me, I'm begging you. That's not for you to decide, pal. What's it gonna be, Chief? We doing this or nah? Oh damn, we're gonna get some chaos? Alright, we're on it. We'll have a word with your cop buddy. Really? Oh, thank you. Things might not be all above board here, but this guy's doing, what this guy's doing ain't exactly legal either. With any luck, we'll play our cards right. We might be able to run into him, back off, might be able to get him to back off without you having to close up shop. But how do we find this bad cop anyway? That's the question. Well, how would you guys go about looking for one? You kids are smart. I wanna hear my assistant's opinion. Nice, making lackeys do all the hard work. I see how it is. It's hard to know where to begin. All we can really gather from the seller's testimony is that the police officer in question is male. But I'm sure there's lots of male officers in this city. That's hardly enough to narrow down a culprit. Yeah, I guess our only option is to start chatting up pigs and see what we can get out of them. That was good. Only question is how to approach them. Can't exactly just waltz up and ask, "Yo, you got any buddies who are bribe-taking rats?" True. That would just provoke them, and goddess help us if we ask the culprit on accident. I know, if we pretend to be customers who lost money to this seller ourselves? Huh. You lost me, Pipsqueak. What do we get out of going to all that trouble? I was thinking if it could give us an idea about what the police are doing about our clients in the first place. If we know what they're doing about guys like him, maybe that'll give us a clue that points us towards whoever's threatening him. Oh, I see. That's a smart idea, actually. Good thinking, Fairy. Sounds like we're gonna have to pound some pavement, but hell if I can think of anything better to do. I'm game. I didn't think it was that clever, but think it'll work? Yeah, that idea's got potential. Pretty sharp for a newcomer, actually. We'll try your idea and see what it gets us. Now let's roll.
Time to start working.
Hush money. Holy shit, man. Oh, this is just another side quest. Walter, it's okay, pal. Hey, bye-bye. It's all right. Guess it's not coming back on its own anytime soon, is it? This side quest opens up the grind spot. Good job, you made it. Oh, this one does? Let's rock and roll. Perfect. I better round it up sooner, else its load could be in real trouble. Hey, is it just me, or does that guy look like he's in trouble? Hi, pal. You doing okay? Big stinky booty. We're gonna go to bed soon, okay? Haven't you heard Curiosity killed the cat? Keep your nose out of trouble, small fry. Well, it might not be that bad. Maybe it's a problem we can help with? Not to mention, it might be a good way to get to know the area and the state of it. Well, we are in the area. Might as well go see what he needs. Hey, man, what's wrong? You look a little annoyed about something. Huh? Who are you guys? Arkride Solutions. We specialize in problems that can't be left to the police or Bracer Guild. We work out of Edith, but we're here to handle an assignment. Depending on what's bothering you, we might be able to sort it out. You could? Oh, that would be great. Wait, you said you specialize in problems that can't be entrusted to the police or the guild, right? Does that mean you won't handle anything that falls outside that? Not necessarily. Why don't you tell us what's going on? Well, you see, I make my living distributing fruit in Tharid. This time, I thought I could save a few mira by not hiring any escorts and getting through the Sand Sea all on my own. I figured it would be fine. It's a route I know like the back of my hand. No big deal. Was my deal sense off? A vicious sandstorm hit that completely threw off my sense of direction, and then, of course, monsters had to attack. That sounds awful. I'm glad you made it out in one piece. Sounds like Mother Nature made you pay for your hubris big time. Did she ever? Fortunately, the entire caravan made it out of the mess alive, by the skin of our teeth. Unfortunately, it was only when we got here that I realized the last camel was supposed to bring up our rear had gone missing. And that's a big problem. That animal is carrying rare food that I'd really rather not lose if I can help it. I need to hurry out there and search for that camel and the food, but I'm not sure what to do. Tell me more about this rare food it's hauling around. What sort of stuff are we talking about exactly? I never grinded in this game, to be honest. That's, yeah, you know. Some people won't. Some people will. I'm one of the people that will. And it's mainly just for Sepith. Also, it gives me more time to play Daybreak. Have you heard of raw cacao? It's pretty obscure, so I doubt you. I'm sorry. Did you say raw cacao? Oh yeah, that was the rare ingredient inside that Nelfita stuff that we had earlier, wasn't it? I don't get what the big deal is. I can't imagine what it's like easily enough. I can't read right now. I can imagine what it's like easily enough if it's like regular old cacao, but It can't be that special. Yeah, Victoria, for sure. It's just, I just want to get more Sepith, you know what I mean? Slots, you know. That's where you're wrong, my friend. Sounds like someone needs a crash course on cacao and how it works. Cacao beans are the base ingredients of chocolate. You get them from inside cacao pods that grow on trees. Now, the thing about those cacao pods is that they also have this pulp that can be used too. And that pulp happens to be raw cacao. Your average marketplace doesn't usually carry them, so they're a hard find. That's exactly right. You know your stuff. Color me impressed. Of course, I'm a man who can't live without some good old chocolate, so I've been dying to have some raw cacao at least once. It's supposed to have a sweet yet sour profile, but with a little bitterness thrown in that makes it addictive. A real Central Eastern delicacy. Yeah, I've just literally I've just been jonesing to do it. Jonesing to play. Oh, really, Philly? This has been the only one? Yeah, I jones for the ability to play it. You know, especially when I'm off streaming. If I could just loop around, do some battles, do whatever, for sure. We get it, dude. It's the greatest thing on the fucking planet, or whatever. You don't have to give us a lecture about it. What do you mean by can't live without your chocolate? You make it sound like you'll croak if you don't get your fix. There goes Finn. There's nothing stopping him now. Wow, I'm learning a lot today. Now you've got me curious what it's like, too. Jose, have a great night, man. Have an awesome weekend, too, bud. If Van ever gets tired of this career, he can just be a dessert critic? Absolutely. He'll do the equivalent of Yelp. If you guys are that interested in it, I can tell you I can let you all have a sample of some of it, assuming you can find my camel that's carrying my stock of it, mind. It's not every day you get a chance to dine on some genuine raw cacao straight from the source. This might be something the guild could totally handle, but hell if I'm gonna let them edge me out of this. All for the law. We don't usually take this sort of works, but I'll make an exception this time. We'll take the job. Are you sure you can handle it? I don't want to pressure you, but you're doing me a huge favor. Well, if our boss says it's okay, besides, we don't want your camel to come to harm. We'd be more than happy to help. Yep, we get to save an innocent critter and have some yummy food afterwards. This is the best job ever. Yeah, look at us, real pack of professionals here. I was interested in checking out those sand dunes, though. Seems like I could get a decent workout there. So hell, I'm game. Then we're all in agreement. We're off to the desert to find that camel. Before we take off, do you happen to remember where exactly you were attacked by those monsters? Let me think. You know, believe it or not, I'm pretty sure it was actually close to town. Looking at the map, once you're in the sand dunes and head a little bit to the west, you'll find the spot. Gotcha, west it is. I have to imagine the camel can't have gotten all that far. It must still be wandering around there somewhere. We'll start at the site and attack site of attack and fan out after that. Sounds good to me. We'd better hurry. We don't want that camel getting hurt.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
Boy, will we. Right to the Sand Sea.
Then let's head over.
Holy shit. Holy, are you kidding me? Oh my god, dude. This is it's Nord 2. Yeah, dude. Jesus Christ, this place is huge. And these are all probably going to be on-level mobs, too.
We really got to cross this thing on foot.
Bro, I might reactivate turbo mode.
It has to be a crime for it to be this hot in October.
Come on, you guys. Let's whine and more moving.
I'll get y'all. The Scorpions are best for Sepith and money, and this is where you got your 100K, Dan? Golly. Let's fucking rock, dude.
Good luck.
You got this.
Hell yeah, I'm all about it, dude.
Time for the main event.
Old mega map.
Fans alive. Ready. Here goes.
Oh, I was like, what am I doing?
For the main event.
Especially in how I avoid grinding is clear the first time I see it. Dog, like, this is great. Massive. What a massive area. Yeah, because you know what? Truth be told, Youngblood's going on a play date tomorrow.
Nice.
Dog, I'm going to just be down here.
Pretty sprightly for an old
Holy
guy.
smokes. At least I know we can be here. Or now that we're here. But, you know, yeah, dude, like, perfect timing. I just full clear all the maps once and call it. Not this one, though. Dog, I will. Holy smokes. I'm gonna get sunburnt. You didn't clear this one. Ah. I mean, there is a friggin' lot. Like, so I guess that's, you know, to be expected, right? Oh, so this is how we do it. Okay. Very cool.
That hits the spot.
Yeah, man. When we get back to it on Monday night, we're all our slots will be unlocked. Yeah, let you just cruise around in the car would be great. Or if they'd let us ride a camel, that'd be dope. I know you've been going through weather things. Dude, yo, Victoria, we have been pretty good. Thank you very, very much. Youngblood had his follow-up to his eye appointment today. The eye drops have been working a little bit, but a little is better than nothing, man. So we're going to do it for another 3 months. Then he'll get some glasses, I think. Walter had his teeth cleaned today. He does have some bladder stones, though, which is unfortunate. So we're just waiting to get the test results back in a couple of weeks. If it's something he might have to get surgery on, which would be awful. So, you know, fingers crossed that it's not that for sure. But today was tolerable. It was like 83, 84 out, and it was dry. Nice breeze, so it definitely helped big time. But Victoria, I hope you and yours are doing great too, brother. All right, we're saved up, and this is where we're gonna wrap things up for the week. Some steady progress for sure, man. Thank you very, very much, everybody, for a great week. Thanks for coming out tonight. I know it's, again, not our normal time slot. High speed mode definitely had me remapped for... Okay, I think... I'll probably... Yeah, and if anybody's around, man, you know, I always extend this invite. We have a fantastic community Discord, man. You want to come in, hang out, shoot the shit about Trails, any other games, you know what I mean? We'll get together for anime nights. We've been doing a lot of Gundam, thankfully. We're in the midst of watching 00, so we'll do some of that tomorrow night. But you know, it's you know, more than welcome to have you. And if you don't want to come, that's totally fine too, dude. Yo, Grumpy? Probably. We're gonna be OP. Jackie, XOXOXOXOXOXOXO. Yeah. Kremer, yes, we're watching 00. All right, so what is this? I'm just gonna copy paste, rather. And see what they are playing. Fuck, where are they in Daybreak? I don't want to see anything. Okay, she's chapter 1. Okay, cool. I immediately just like clicked off. I was like, avert my eyes, avert my eyes. But yeah, okay, so let's get this raid queued for Jackie. Lots of XOXOXOXOXOXOXOXO. Pod, get some sleep, man. Everybody, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Thank you, man. For real. For everything from everybody all the time, dude. I love us. I love what we get to do here, man. Phil, we'll see you guys tomorrow night for some Gundam, and then yeah, dude. Gundam Breakers tomorrow, and then we're gonna do 00 on Sunday. I'm sorry, I got my wires crossed, so apologies. But enjoy your weekend, man. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay excellent, man. I appreciate you guys. Be good. We'll see you Monday.